Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? In a moment, when we leave this area, please be sure to take along all your personal belongings, including your imagination. Our McDonnell Douglas flight to the moon takes place sometime in the future, when travel to outer space will be an everyday adventure. Now, if you will all follow me, our first stop in the world of tomorrow will be inside our Mission Control Center. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our McDonnell Douglas Spaceport Mission Control. While we're waiting for clearance to board Flight 92, I'll try to get our operations director to explain what's going on. Oh, Mr. Morrow?
Yes?
Mr. Morrow, could you spare a few minutes to explain mission control to our passengers?
Of course, glad to. Welcome aboard, space travelers. The small TV monitors you see are keeping track of various activities here and out in space. The men over here are watching operations on the spaceport itself. We have tracking and traffic control and space mission monitoring. And also, we're receiving pictures from various Earth observation satellites. Let's have the repeater monitor, please. The small pictures can be repeated up above for an overall view. But in addition, any one can be put on the large monitor for a closer look. Base operations, give us your picture, please. Here we see a space vehicle that's leaving for Mars next week. It's almost 40 stories high and weighs over 6 million pounds. Incidentally, the round trip takes something over 2.5 years. I hope no one in the crew leaves the water running in the bathtub.
Gotta love that old humor. I love it. Hope nobody leaves the old water running. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Get on board the Starship Good Times. That was an oldie, by the way. I like to tease you guys with a little fun before the stream starts. That was Flight to the Moon. So that was pre my time, so that had to have been done in the 70s. I would say that's probably the 70s and closed in the 80s. I'd probably say so. That's an old one. So if you're at Disneyland and you go to Red Rockets Pizza, that's where that ride used to be.
Redstone. Well, this will certainly be very interesting. Hopefully the Maple Prince is on standby somewhere XD.
Oh. We don't need no Maple Prince. Not that I'm putting the Maple Prince down. He is my prince, but we don't need no Maple Prince. We have the power of the redstone in us. It flows through our veins, the red ropes. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. So yeah, if you're at Disneyland, you go to the restaurant that's to the left of Space Mountain, which I think they changed the name to like something Toy Story related. Of course, they had to insert some IP into it. But that restaurant is where that ride that you heard at the beginning of the stream was from. Scar, will you be at TwitchCon this year? I don't know yet. I don't know. It's so far out. But I would like to give people a little bit more notice than we had last year. And if we do plan a little more ahead of time, we could potentially then have like proper meet and greets, proper Hermitcraft panels, etc. So yeah, that, wait, did I make sure I was not streaming in it? Okay. I had to make sure I wasn't sitting in a field because earlier I forgot to log out and I just stayed, out in the open. So yeah. Yeah, Redstone it is today, my friends. Redstone it is. Let me check with the chat here. Harrison, thank you so much for the 24-month resubscription. Much appreciated. Maybe some Hawkeye velocity lessons today. The problem with Hawkeye right now is that the server this season has some kind of weird lag issues and there's some latency issues. I'm shooting my bow and it's hitting nothing. This is the same reason I stopped using a bow in season 5 and didn't pick up the Hawkeye bow until a few seasons later. So yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Jamie3 can't even speak. JBI3 360, thank you so much for the 11 months. Well, hello there to you. Let's see, Fazza 711, thank you for the 5 months. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I cannot speak today. My tongue is all over the place. Brother Game, thank you for the 6 months. Much appreciated, my friend. Let's see. Evil, thank you for the 18 months. Hey, man, the chat's moving. The chat's moving. I'm trying to read and the chat's moving. My tongue's getting twisted. It's a whole lot of stuff going on. Madden Chan, thank you so much for the 98-month resubscription. That's right, chat. 98-month resubscription. Almost 100. That's absolutely insane. I always say this, Madden. If you're on the Discord, you know it's a happening place, a lot going on, a lot of good stuff. But when it first appeared, Madden was the only one who talked on there. She'd be like, "Good morning, everybody," and it was just silence. So I always think that I always appreciate Madden for trying to get the conversation going on the Discord way back so long ago. Yeah, 98 months, that's insane. Then hope you and everyone in your family's doing very, very well. Let's see, Tara, thank you for the Prime, much appreciated. Great Destiny, 32 months, much appreciated, very much, very much. WR Girl, thank you for the 20-month resubscription. Let's go. That's 20 months. That's insane. Thank you so much for the support, much appreciated. Kirkberry, thank you for the 11 months, much appreciated, much appreciated. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a little while since we streamed. Been doing 9 million different things, and every time I'm like, I want to stream, I can't. I should be doing schoolwork. Watching you instead. Well, you could do both. You could do both. You can do both. Have your schoolwork here, kind of have a little Scar stream on the background, keeps the noise, you know, kind of keeps that white noise in the background. You get two things done at once. You got a lot of stuff done today. Well, that's good. That's good. I have done 0, so I'm hoping my stream will fill my my need to do things category. Let's see. Actually, man, I was up pretty late. I've been editing this video, and it's some insane footage. And there's a risk that I want to take in this video of like absolutely dead silence, but I think it's pretty funny. So that's the thing in YouTube when you're editing, like genuinely you want to try to cut out the dead silences and stuff like that, like the long stretches. But I spent like a half an hour watching this, and I'm like, am I making a mistake by leaving this like chunk of silence? Because it corresponds with a pretty funny moment. It's my birthday today. Well, a very happy birthday to you, my friend. Very happy birthday. Very happy birthday. Okay. All right. We got plans. We got things to do. We got stuff to do here, guys. Boom, bam. Minecraft. No, where's Minecraft? Minecraft, where are you? Come on, Minecraft. We believe in you. We believe in you. I know you can do it this time, Minecraft. Yeah, let's go. Nobody else has this problem. It's just like, I just kind of wonder, maybe Minecraft will show up. Maybe it won't. Do I need to talk to it really nice to have it show up? It's always a mystery if it will show up or not, but it did. And we're back. So we're trapped, as you can see, inside of a chest. I really got turned around there. We're trapped in a chest monster. My off-camera mining has gotten pretty wild. I've showed you guys my deep slate coal ore, which is one of the rarer blocks, but the rarest, of course, is the deep slate emerald ore. I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 of those in one single stone emerald block, by the way, and then 5 stone diamond blocks. So I'm pretty happy. I finally got those. So now I have all the ore and an extreme excess of also ores. It's a lot, but the copper is going to be great if we do any copper things for the zoo eventually. So I was glad to get a good supply full of copper ready to roll.
Students cheered X500. My 6-year-old daughter came obsessed with the zoo on my SMP server. She is very excited for what you are building this season.
Oh, that's
Thanks
awesome.
for the wholesome content for us.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, let her know that I'm excited to make the zoo, and I hope she enjoys it. That's awesome. Let's see. Aaron, thank you for the 3 months. Much appreciated. Been enjoying your content a lot. Glad I can be part of this amazing community. Well, we're glad to have you. We're glad climb aboard the Starship Good Times. We're glad to have you. Very much appreciated. Very, very, very much. So yeah, we got fun stuff today. You guys know what I'm doing. You know. I got plans over at the mailbox. Tara, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subscriptions. And ain't nobody, I forgot, I saw as we were starting out the stream, thank you so much for the gifted subscriptions. Also very, very much appreciated. Very, very much. Redstone, yes, Madden, Redstone it be. We have plenty of work to do today. Big stuff, important stuff. So this is big. All right, what we need to do is we need to pack up this thing. We need to pack up this box. And we need to move it inside of that box. And it'll be amazing. Also, there's a spoiler wall.
Lazar Time tipped $5. Hey Scar, hope you're doing well. I've now started to experience that transparent glitch with blocks like your trapdoors. It's very interesting to see.
Yeah, right. My wall hacks. If you haven't seen it, I've hacked Minecraft. I am now a hacker. I know all the things. I spam keyboards like an 80s hacker. Up here on the train, there is a wall hack glitch. Watch this. Boom, wall hack. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. But if you flip this up, right, it goes away. That down and there, look, wall hacks. Boom, I'm a hacker. Hacking Minecraft, guys. Hacking Minecraft. So yeah, I don't know what's causing that. But thank you so much for the tip. Much appreciated, my friend. I'm glad you're a fellow wall hacker like me. But yeah, so we gotta kind of go through this and figure out what the important bits are and how to move it. Like, why is there just a random piston facing this way? I don't know. Is this supposed to be like this, or is it supposed to be like that? I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah. This could go really, really poorly. So let's start this adventure of redstoning together. So what we need to do is we need to build like a little ladder so we can get up there easy, because we're going to be going back and forth from the mailbox system to the mail car. But once we have this installed, I think we're going to have a big sigh of relief. And also, this just means that Tango and Etho can work on other people's redstoning. I don't want books, so they can work on their adding more people to the mail system, and we can work on ours. It'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful. Let me check with the chat here. Let me check with the chat. Etho is online. If we need help, we can speak to the Canadian prince. This is going to be a disaster. No, it's going to be amazing. Okay, that was some sad parkour right there. When you hit the jump and then you fall off, that's just a humiliating parkour. I'll tell you that right now. All right, just want to make a little step stool for myself. B-Dubs isn't on to build a step stool. Expert at it. Okay, this is our interior. All right, so we need to map out how wide this is and how long it is to make sure we can fit it inside. So make sure we get that ready to go. I did get mail. Yes, you are correct. I see chat. You guys are mentioning there is a light on, which means I have mail. I do have mail. I haven't looked at the mail. A lot like real life. I leave emails, postal mail, Discord messages to the last minute. It's no different from real life to Minecraft life. Why don't you use scaffolding? Because it's a terrible block. Dirt is the superior block. Dirt is the superior scaffolding block. All right, I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous right now. Okay, let's be productive here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna count this out. So that's 1, 2. No, we're gonna go. Oh, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this interface here, chat. You gotta keep on me here. We gotta make sure we do this right. If I'm messing up, you let me know. Okay. So this is 6 blocks, but it looks like we do need to incorporate this one piece of glass here. So I guess we will have to go to 7. Kind of gives us a, well, I think that'll work. That'll work. That'll be okay. I was wondering if we could see if we could compact this at all, but I probably shouldn't worry about compacting and just making sure it works. Okay, so 7, all right? So this is 7. Okay, good stuff, important stuff. Is this chest necessary, by the way, chat? I need your help. Is this chest necessary? Because it doesn't look like it's actually hooked up to anything.
Toast tipped $5. Was just watching the Sons of the Forest vodka with Grian, Impulse, and Skiz. So glad you decided to go live. We believe in your redstone ability. You can do it.
Thank you. That's
less than 3, less than 3.
What a nice encouragement. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me make sure I am set up. Okay, I want to make sure I can see chat easy.
Tipped $3.
There we go.
Hey Scar, thanks for everything you do. Don't forget the post office doesn't have a permit to sell stamps. You can get that permit and trade them for free stamps and 50% of profits.
Wow.
Take care, my friend.
Now that's an idea right there. We just totally undercut. We just slide in on the permit for the post office and be like, Pearl, You can't be selling those stamps. Sir Scar, hero of Star Wars, Czar of Star Wars, that is my official title here on the server, owns this permit. Oh, that'd be so mean. Oh, that'd be so mean. Well, I just pull up the permit. Wait, hold on. This is how it would happen. I just roll up to the post office. It's my post office now. Hold on, let me roll this back up. There we go. That'd be great. Also, I completely forgot how many blocks this was. What was this one again, chat? What was this one? What was this one? All right, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 blocks. And this was 7? Boom. All right, 5 by 7.
Silver Wolf
7 by 5.
1999 cheered Dex 300. Hi Scar.
Well, hello there.
I'm currently in the air for a mysterious and sudden rash. I'm glad you're here to help me feel better.
Oh, well, I hope you feel better. Sir Wolf, hope you feel better. Yeah, we're all thinking about you. Hope you feel better, my friend. Who is the bamboo permit? That is a great question. I don't actually know who has the bamboo permit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I not? Did I? Oh my gosh, I just realized I never build in even numbers. And I did for the door. B-Dubs has the permit for bamboo, huh? Okay. This causes a problem, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. There's a spare block right here. It's bothering me. It's hurting me inside. I never build in even numbers, and I did for this. Why did I build in an even number? Why did I do it? It's not fine. It's not fine. I don't know what to do. I'm ending the stream. The stream is done. No. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If you want to upset a builder, you build in even numbers. It's fine. This is painful. This is very painful. This is hard for me right now. This is a full tear down rebuild as of right now. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Stiff upper lip, as the British would say. Stiff upper lip. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good, everybody. What was the long direction, by the way? I'm kind of panicking on the other hand that I don't know where I have enough room.
X500. I was listening to Lupus Nocte, howling, and my kid goes, "Where do I know this from? A time lapse? Excuse me, not just any old time lapse. Only one person's time lapses. It's super fast build / resource grind mode.
Oh, grind mode.
And I made them watch season 7 episode 21.
Oh, wait, what was season 7 episode 21? Oh, what was that episode? It's 5. So I think we do have enough. Yeah, we definitely have enough room. We definitely have enough room. Yeah, so we'll just go up like this. You know, we have a bit of a leaky roof, by the way. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Tweak tipped $3. Scar, what do you
How dare
think
you.
about armadillos winning the mob vote now that Wolf Armor is actually strong and has added the opportunity for new wolf breeds?
Oh, we've got to talk about
Also,
wolves.
if you could have any moment on your channel animated, what would it be?
Any moment animated? Well, I found an animation channel recently that did a really fantastic job, speaking of green. When I put green in the bottom hole. Absolutely fantastic. I'll think about that. I'll think about that. I'll think about which one. By the way, can I just say, and I think Green would understand this too. Let's speak here at a moment. Let's have a moment of speech. I'm about the monologue, everybody. We're going into a monologue. Since 2019, dog fans out there have been complaining forever. All the complaints, all the cats. They get all the colors of the cats, cats and cats and cats. Finally, the dog people get their dogs and they can shut up. All the complaints. Oh, the cats. Oh, the cats. Dog people. Finally, the dog people get their dogs. And yeah, he did leave. I'm not even talking about Star Wars, Grian. You could come back. I'm just complaining about dogs. You're a cat guy. Jeez. But yeah, no, they finally got their dogs and dog people can finally stop complaining. And it's a great day, everybody. It's a great day. It's an important day. I've known about this for a while, so I'm glad it's finally out there. And dog people can enjoy their dogs. Did you see there's a hyena dog, by the way? Did you see there's a hyena dog? When I saw that, I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool. Dog bears, you haven't seen it yet? I'm sure Zoom has uploaded a video about the snapshot by now. Yeah, there's quite a few different variants, which is good. Which is great. Like, I'm happy about the variants. And I'm also happy that dog people can stop complaining. Oh my God, the dog people. The dog people on Twitter. Oh my gosh, every update. Still the same old dog, but we got 9 cats.
$3. Hi, Scar. I have a little
Oh, jeez, that's intimidating.
What do you think about putting the infamous
oh no.
book in the fish tank?
What's Red Eyes and Socket Eyes doing? Hold on. All right, what do you guys want? What, were you coming over here to mock me?
Oh, so you unmute for Tango, but not me.
I was monologuing. You know when I monologue, I need a moment. Tango, dog person or cat person?
Oh, you're streaming.
Both, but lean dog.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. That's respectable. Are you happy now that the dogs have been added to the game, that the dog people can just stop complaining? They've been complaining since 2019. Oh, the cats. Everybody goes to cats.
It's ever since they added cats. You know,
And the dog people. I'm not going to name names. I'd like to name names. There's people I know that just been complaining for years, and it's nice that these people can stop complaining.
I just came by to see how you're getting on with your permit.
Oh, not at all, honestly. Dude, you just still haven't told me what the blue bin double, the blue bobbin.
I don't have the hold music with me.
You haven't fulfilled your blue bins yet?
Tanko, what is the blue bloblin? I can't remember. What was it called again?
The base Blueben test.
What's a base Blueben test?
Well, I'll tell you once you figure out what the Gubbin ratio is.
Sounds like something from Willy Wonka. I'm so confused. All right, okay. What is the base Blueben?
If you fulfill your daily Gubbin ratio, then I'll tell you what the Blueben test is.
Great. What was that again? What was it again called?
Base Blueben test.
You both are really confusing me. What was your test, Tango?
The Gubbin ratio.
Okay, great. What is the Gubbin ratio?
Well, once you've got the Gubbin ratio, you can determine whether you pass the base Blueben test. It's really simple.
It's not that complicated. Get your Gubbins in order, and then you get the Blueben test.
I don't understand why he's having such a hard time.
Seriously.
What is the Gubbin?
Why don't you work through the form?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm sure your chat can help.
I'm not going to say that I lost it, but it's in the chess monster, and I don't know where it is. I know it's in there. I just don't know where specifically it is in the chess monster. It's okay, Pluto. I get it.
Well, if there's lost paperwork, there's nothing I can do.
I know it's got. I know it's to see what I did as I.
You're gonna have to fill out a requisition form for a new form.
Will the recreation form? Will it say what the base globin is?
No, it's the Blueben test has
What is the
nothing
Blueben
to do
test?
with
Oh my
the
God.
requisition form. What's wrong with you?
I don't know what the Blueben test is. How do I start the Blueben test?
There's a form for that. Have you filled out the Blueben test initiation form?
I was given one form.
Oh.
He got stuck on the first question.
Yeah.
I don't know what the why is it so hard to say? The base Blumen technique?
Base Blueben test.
Okay. Can I get a hint what it is?
Blueben test.
Well, okay, I'll give you a hint. It's a yes or no answer. Does your permit fulfill the base Blueben test?
Yes.
Well, put that on your form then.
Okay, but I feel like I'm lying. And what if that ends up being not a penalization? You know, right? I said it right. Wow, my brain's misfiring. So what if I lie and I say I've done it, but I didn't even know what it was in the first place,
Well,
and
I'm
have no idea
like
if I did it or
didn't
not?
just hear you say that.
You're not lying on your forms, are you, Sky?
You're not lying on your form, are you?
No.
No.
No, I would never.
No.
I'm an upstanding citizen that completed my taxes early this year.
Well, I've got nothing to do with taxes. We just handle hermit permits here.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen some shady business at that place already. I know what happens to the paperwork at night. I know where the garbage bin is.
Well, you're the only one that's actually got paperwork, and you haven't submitted it yet.
Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
There's
I'm
a
working
timeline.
Do you know how long it took to edit that clip last night?
It took me 5 minutes.
What? Why is everything taking me so long? Is that part of the base blue bin effect?
No, Scar.
Chat, what's the base blue bin effect?
Base blue bin test.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Not a clue? Not a clue? Not a clue. They have not a clue either. I don't believe it's real.
Well, it's real. It's a yes or no answer.
No.
It doesn't fulfill the base blue bin test.
Yes. No.
Sir Scar?
Look, Scar, I'm not here to tell you the answers. I'm just here to see how you were getting on, and it doesn't look like you've got very... There's 8 pages, Scar.
Did you find it?
Oh, I wasn't looking for it. I was looking for what other goodies are in here.
Hey, you stay away from that deep slate diamond ore.
Oh, I'll have that.
Hey, you stay out of there, mister. Help me, Tango. Grab your best sword.
So I can steal it myself? Sure.
There's tons of cool stuff in here.
You stay out of there. God, man, Tango, don't you just hate this stuff? This stuff is just the worst.
That's the best stuff ever. What are you talking about?
Someday I'm going to convert
free.
you. Okay, as long as you stay out of the good chests.
This is such an efficient storage room.
You know, I'm really happy you noticed that, Tango. That actually warms my heart. May I show you a few of the efficiencies that I've added to this?
Please do, yes.
Okay.
He's got other side.
Yeah, I picked that up. I'm going to try to sell that to Skiz for big cash dollars.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
This is a great one. This is actually my favorite.
That song is pretty good. I like it, yeah.
That face is disturbing in a weird way. I don't know why. Why is it weirder right now?
Oh, it's so loud.
Woohoo, big summer blowout. It's really loud. Hold on, I'm gonna give that a little bit of a 50%er. Oh, it's gone. It's over.
He stopped it.
Oh, okay. So, Tango, do you see this little like alcove up here?
Alcove up here.
You see, there's like this little like gap between the blocks.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that'd be a perfect spot for a natural arch chest bridge, and that way I can open chest. Hey, an ender chest. I was looking for that.
So organized, Scar.
Yeah, but look at how efficient that is. And then if you come over here past the blue bin test himself, look at how I was able to fit the chest back here. Very efficient. Very.
This is great. Do I need to like go into fly mode to access your storage
my
room?
jukebox.
I can't go into fly mode.
Right there.
Oh, the jukebox again.
Behind you.
Oh no, my jukebox.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Well, what? That doesn't make sense.
That didn't make any sense. This is really sad. Keep away. He looks so sad. Oh no. Tango, catch.
Can I have my jukebox, please?
Oh, this is stupid.
Suddenly, this game just got a lot of fun.
No.
Go ahead, go get it. Yep.
Oh, let's go.
This game is dumb. I hate pickup priority.
I'm entertained.
Oh my gosh. How is this possible?
Do you know what? It's not even. I know what this is because I've learned this. It's not even about who has the best ping. It's who logged in first.
Correct.
Really?
That is the priority of
Scar has been on longest. I'm second, and you're third. Yeah.
Yeah. Who has been online the longest?
Correct.
Wow.
How dumb is that?
That's hilarious. I got it again. I'm sorry.
Just place it down.
Okay, for sure. Here you go.
Oh my gosh. I see more forms in your future, Scar.
Yeah, I think so.
He's in trouble.
Dude, this is such a funny mechanic. I did not know this existed.
The who logged in thing?
Yeah. Hey, Tango, catch.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I got it.
No, what you did that cheats and hacks. Oh, dirty business. Oh god.
Starts breaking the storage room.
Oh, dirty hacks. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna
All
have to
right.
put you on hold now.
This is.
This music brings back bad memories. I don't like it.
So good.
No, Tango. Until you know the feeling of being in the permit office, alone, in the light.
I don't ever plan to visit that.
Oh,
that
you're gonna end up there, Tango.
landscape. Yeah.
You're gonna end up. Oh god, it's still going.
Well, that's a 5-minute song, my friend. I know.
Oh, you know, Tango, we haven't had our play date yet to show me how to use the horns in the record discs.
No, we haven't. We could do that.
It's got, you know, as much as I hate it, I also love it.
Love what? Not knowing?
The song.
Oh, no, the song is great. It's fantastic, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Tango.
What?
When you're eye to eye, the government worker, and that's playing, you lose a little bit of
Sounds like a
soul.
horrible experience. Yeah, it just falls away. Hey, come here. Sir Scar, Czar of Star Wars.
Yes?
People have been warning me
Uh-huh.
for at least 30 minutes now that
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
some so what's the title of your stream?
Oh, procrastinating and washing my windows. Yeah, got the squeegee and everything, got the Windex, got the big bottle, the extra size bottle. Yeah. Well, what were they telling you? What were they telling you about the stream?
Nothing else was planned for today?
No, not that I can think of. No, I was probably going to end up talking about Star Wars or ITF3's coming up and
That's probably
on the
a safe
14th.
bet,
Yeah.
Yeah. Given that
Can
you are
we-
the czar of Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get the AOL? You got mail.
Dude,
Yeah,
that'd be
well,
so
that-
amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna get that.
You got top people
You
on
got
that, Tango?
Everybody hates custom content though. I can't upload any custom content anymore and people rage.
Wait, what happened? What happened? Come,
I'm
Greg,
not-
come down here. Come down here. It sounds like Tango's distressed. What's wrong?
I am distressed
Where's
today.
my horse? Oh no, Pluto.
Pluto! Hold on. We'll be with you in your distress. Pluto!
That's Kawu. I always get them mixed up.
Cow.
I think Pluto's like a shade darker.
I think.
Does
he have armor?
does Kawu have, is Kawu or is Pluto from the Sox family?
Sox family.
There's
It's
there's a
Gem
lot
and
of horses
Etho's
bred
horse.
from the Sox family.
Is that Etho and Gem's horse?
It started with B-dubs and it just like spread. Now some people think that
I
my
think
horse
B-dubs is my granddad then.
my horse is a wild horse, not part of any of these lineages, it turns out.
Yeah, mine's Gem's and Etho's horses.
Oh, sorry to say, Pluto went to the wild blue yonder.
Yeah, Pluto's gone again. Do you have any idea how many times I lose this stupid horse? Oh wait, he's right there.
Where?
Hey,
He's over
Pluto's
there.
behind me. He's over
Yeah.
by the water by
What are you
the
doing by there?
crossbowy guys.
You gotta make a horse hole. Oh, there he is. Ah, he's hanging out. He's fine. He's fine. He'll just do the loop of the perimeter because there's water. Now, Tango, what's this people upset about?
I introduced a custom model. I like the custom model system.
I do too. I do too.
And there's some people who don't like it so much, you know?
What was the model? I saw you uploaded a video, but I haven't had a chance to watch it.
Yeah, I got conveyor
Had pump
belts in my
issues
big-
today. I
in
got
my factory
beeping
now.
and booping and
What was
bopping
the
and
what
flow
was
errors.
the model?
Well, it's not uploaded to the server yet, but it's a conveyor belt. You'd have to watch my video. I can't show it to you.
Oh, well
Oh.
I uploaded a custom song. How's this any different?
Well, visual, not visual. I don't know.
There's no difference. It's
I got
still
big
custom
eyes.
Stuff that wasn't in the game. Yeah, look at that. What's the difference there?
I know. Those goggles are so good.
What about the hat? Come on now, look at the hat. Crikey, look
I
at
know.
that thing.
I know.
Well,
I haven't tried that on yet. Can I try your hat on?
yeah, of course, of course. It looks great on green. Oh my god, wait. Why does your head poke through? What are those little
Wait,
yellow
what?
chunks?
It's his hair. He's got second layer hair.
Oh, he's got
I'm-
second hair. It
I've
just
got
looks
so
like
much
little
hair, I
like
don't know what
chunks
to do
of
with it,
butter you
just like
keep
real
up there
life.
in case you need to butter something.
Yeah.
It's
right.
Tango. Hey, Tango. It's weird that they're okay with decked out models, right?
Well, they weren't. They gave me some, some hate on those too.
What?
Scar, I found where the hall monitors are birthed from. It's
Where?
from Tango. The hall monitors. They come from Tango.
I spawned them, yes.
Green, do you have extra layer hair?
No, it doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't look like it. Well,
Imagine
okay.
being
And you
upset by
can't show
a
us what
custom
these
model in
look
Minecraft.
like, Tango?
But I can't show you. It's not uploaded to the server yet.
Okay.
Soon. It's gotta be textured better. We just had crude first pass textures.
Can you explain what it is, or is it a secret?
He
It's a
said it's a
conveyor
conveyor belt.
I said that, yeah.
He passed the base Blumen test.
He's just gotta get his gubbin ratio.
It's a conveyor belt. Did I pass the Blumen Bobbin test?
Sure did,
Dude,
yep.
look, I'm not here to help. I'm here just to see the form. I looked in there. I don't think your form's in there.
Well,
You really messed up, Scar.
you know what?
If you've lost that form, you're not getting a new permit.
I'm gonna put top people on it. Top people are gonna be on it.
The form, there's probably a form archive requisition form to reinstate the old form. 4 to 6 weeks.
Want so much for Tango to end up in the permit office on hold music at some point. Somehow you're gonna end up there.
I don't think he needs to. Pearl needs to. If she wants to sell stamps, she needs a permit for that.
What if I bought the stamp permit?
Well, you can't buy it. It doesn't exist.
What if I asked for it to be existed before Pearl did? What if I filled out the form before?
You have to fill out the exact same form that I gave you with the Blumen test.
Oh, well, give me another one. I'll make a copy of it, and I'll be back on board.
You'll have to come to the permit office between the hours of 2 and 3 on a Sunday afternoon.
Seems pretty easy.
Would it be funny? The chat told me earlier that I should ask for the stamp permit. Which time zone chat is asking, Green?
Which time zone?
Is the permit office? Which time zone does it live in?
That's game time. So you got like a 3-minute window to use the services.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a clock.
Sunday in Minecraft.
I'm gonna make a clock. Jeez. I'm gonna make a clock. I'm gonna have arrows pointing to it when I know that the permit shop is gonna open. This is our only hope here. Okay. We're gonna grab this, and you're gonna watch me remember how to make a clock. Boom. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at that. Boom. All right. Nailed it.
So, Sir Scar, are you doing redstone today, or was that just a downright lie?
Tango. Yeah, I am doing. I'm moving the box over here, Tango. I've been meaning to do it for a dog's age.
Well, no, I came here to congratulate you on it. It's good.
Yeah. You got any tips for me?
No. Is it going in the train?
Yeah, it is. It's going.
Love it.
I got a clock now, guys, so I can keep track of what time the permit office is open.
Are you gonna do the downstairs redstone too?
We don't talk about the downstairs. It's intimidating down there. Now, does this chest, Tango, have any significance?
It's just there to hold your goodies. No, nothing is hooked up to that. You could just put stamps in there or mail shulkers or whatever.
Okay, so it can, in theory, disappear. Okay.
Yeah. Tip for you.
Steve,
if you want. Where's your mailbox going? Is it going in the train?
He's thieving in there. It's gonna go in the bamboo roofed one.
You know you have mail, right?
I do, and like in real life, I'm ignoring it right now.
Okay, gotcha. No, I was gonna say, if you want, if the mailbox isn't moving too far, you could probably get away with leaving the downstairs redstone where it is, and instead of having just a straight drop, like you'd have to do a little bit with like water, to have this drop down and then go into a water column and then drop down onto, that kind of thing.
I'm way ahead of you. I already talked to the genius redstoner on the server about this.
That would be okay. He-dubs.
Yeah, he gave me the idea of the water streams.
Yeah. Leave your downstairs redstone and just move the top part.
Yep. Yeah.
Should work. Too far outside the 3x3.
Now, Mr. Portal.
Mr. Portal?
There's portals obviously down here that do the loading in the chunks.
Right.
And if I were to have a personal portal,
right,
how close could I get the personal portal to the front of the steam engine?
pretty close. The higher you put it, the better. Like, show me where you would want to put it.
So the idea I have is like a Back to the Future like portal. Do you remember Wild West with Will Smith?
The one with Will Smith. No,
you remember that movie?
Spider thing.
I remember that movie.
Bad.
It's not. It was not bad. It was good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since I was a very young lad, but you know, I remember it decent. Okay, so if the portal started at 69 up here on the rail.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 69 at here is the rail line. So would that be too high?
You're probably good. You're probably good if you're away. The farther you are from your mail portal, the better too. So yeah, 69 would probably work.
Okay.
Obviously, just test it. Depends on the numbers, but you're probably good.
And 1,000.
Man, I have one leg that's really hot right now. It's caught on the heater vent, and it's just getting like blasted with heat.
No need for forms to fill out.
I've looked in every chest and barrel I can find up there. There's no permit.
I can guarantee you it's there. Sometimes things can get tucked in.
Is it in your ender chest?
I could look.
Didn't put it up here.
Hey, here it is. I knew I put it for safekeeping. Oh, whew. Okay, actually, I deserve a little bit of credit for that I put it in a safe place.
Yeah, the one place that no one else could find it. That's fine.
Yeah, but it was at least there, so I knew, like it wasn't lost. See, chat's congratulating me right now on a well thought out plan of keeping the permit protected and safe. So that's a good thing.
Wait, have you lost your permit or the form?
No, I have the permit. I have the form for the permit.
Oh.
I just thought I lost
right,
it.
You're trying to get the new permit. Gotcha.
I forgot where I put it last night. Got crazy last night.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. I gotta go be productive. I just want to check in and see how your redstone's going. Looks like you haven't started yet.
I mean, if I were to run it into an issue.
What are you making, redstone?
I'm taking this.
Move his mailbox.
And moving it into.
He's gonna move the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Myself.
Oh. Right.
You can do it.
Thank you, Tango. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment of encouragement.
Star Wars. Yeah, he's
okay, so I assume you're not going to take it down first. You're going to replicate it, then take it down.
I was going to do one piece at a time.
One block at a time?
Where are you moving it to?
In the bamboo car over there.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
Is there room for it?
Of course there's room for it.
Is that a spoiler wall?
Yes, it is a spoiler wall, yes.
You did a pretty bad job because the eyes are poking over the top.
No, you can't see it. From my angle, you can't see a darn thing. If you want to donate some dirt to me, then you donate some dirt to me.
Spoiler wall in spirit. Yeah.
The spoiler wall.
How is it not good? Okay, I mean, what if nobody knows what those are? Those could be anything. Just a couple danglers up there. It's fine. No, chat. You stop it right now. You put your words away. God, how does the chat? I don't get it. I don't understand. How they just
blocks and they know exactly what it is. Yeah, I mean it's pretty obvious.
I don't know anyone named Larry. I've never known anyone named Larry. I enjoy Curb Your Enthusiasm, but other than that, I don't know anyone named Larry.
So you do realize that you have open air underneath you, right? How's your mail? You're gonna have to have a bubble vader from the track into your cart.
That's okay. That's fine. It'll look a little hokey dokey, but that's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't mind it. And I've done it before where I've had like a wagon or whatever that had pipes going up into it, and you can barely see it.
Excellent. Okay.
You stop it, chat. It's not a clown car. Never mind. Chat's out of control over here. I can't even keep track of you guys. You move too fast.
Not my fault. I can't sit still.
I know. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go be productive for real. Bye, guys.
Come on, Scar. We can obviously tell that it is a clown snail.
It's not a clown snail. It's not even a snail that you know of.
It's not a snail.
It's not a snail, and it's not a clown
looks
either.
and smells like one.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, how do I get this thing over here? I wish it was made out of other materials. I guess I could put it in there and then swap out the woods and stuff for other materials.
X300, it's the S-Cargo wagon.
So when Skiz gets on later, are we able to sort some stuff out?
Yeah. Ready to run. Just need to move this redstone.
Cool. I'll prepare the pigs.
All right, chatteruzios. All right, chat. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go like that. Oh shoot! It's already. Come on, guys. What? Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we start. Okay, this is gonna go really well. This is gonna go fantastic. This is gonna be great. Good times all around. Hat on. Let's do this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like having this extra block here. So, man, it doesn't really leave us a lot of room. This doesn't leave us a lot of room. Just make a reference photo. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. I think that'll probably be the easiest, just so I can get a good look at it. Yeah, that should work. Okay, we're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna do this. This is gonna go really well. We're not gonna have any water issues. We know that there's an issue of water potential. I have such a funny image in my screenshot files. Oh my god, I should post those on Twitter. Okay. All right, sweet. All right. Okay. Whew. Good energy, guys. Good energy. Let me check in with the chat before we do this because I like procrastinating. Space Goat Man, thank you for the Prime. Much appreciated. Lady Light 10, thank you for the 25-month resubscription. Much appreciated. Let's see. Yo, Doctor, thank you so much for the Prime. Much appreciated. Static Void 0001. Stargate. Thank you so much for the 5-month resubscription. I love you, Scar. Well, I love you. Appreciate you coming out. Hope you enjoy the stream. And Noel Walker, hello there, my friend. Welcome. Good to see you. 49-month resubscription. Very much apprecited. Let's see. Moonlight Delight, thank you for the 15-month resubscription. Much appreciated. And Shy Night, yeah, you know people come from far wide to hear me mispronounce their names. Thank you for the 6-month resubscription. Much appreciated. Very, very much. All right, let's see. No, there's no snails, guys. Come on now. Take more screenshots. We will. Don't worry. We got top brain cells on this. A 360 screenshot. Yeah, that probably would help. Okay, we're doing this piece by piece, guys. Piece by piece. Piece. Boom. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. If we need help, we can always get Tango. The Maple Prince is online. We no way Cub's gonna help us. He is a man of the fireworks now. Nobody will hear from him ever again. What is this? This isn't Blackstone. This is why we can't have nice things around here. Need more dirt. The Maple Prince. It's green. Yeah, we'll grab some Blackstone. We'll grab some dirt because we need more scaffolding. Okay. By the way, chat. Exciting times to be sure. ITF 3, SpaceX says will happen next week. Do I think it'll happen next week? They promised a lot of stuff, but it's exciting that it's at least progressing. Very exciting to see it. I have a feeling this is the charm. This is it. We're gonna see orbital starship. The last 2 ones obviously didn't go to plan. But each time they've gotten better and better. So I suspect this is the big one. This is the one. Very exciting. Hopefully it doesn't not attack. Hopefully it doesn't launch before I wake up. That would be great. That would be fantastic. I want to watch live instead of not look at anything and watch the you know, the stream and see that it's only like 30 minutes, and I'm like, oh, it's only 30 minutes. I bet thing blew up. I want to watch live. We're gonna do it live. Gold Music Nerd, thank you so much for the 50. That's right, chat. 50 community subscriptions. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you for those gifted subscriptions. Those are very generous and much appreciated. Very much. Thank you so much for the support. That's wild. Thank you very, very much. So I want to count this out one more time. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am going to push it back one because this is really tight at the door. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to push it back there. Man, this thing is bigger than I anticipated, honestly. I didn't want this car to be very big. That was kind of like a design thought that I just didn't want it to be huge. But now I kind of regret. Okay, good. We did our first transfer. Did our first transfer. So yeah, very excited. Oh, we should get rid of this water, by the way. I think that would be a really smart move, to kill out the water, so we don't break any redstone. Yeah, see, big brain. You know, I'm thinking. I'm using my brain. Look at that. Wow, there's some serious block lag. Look at that, guys. No longer will we destroy the redstone. I'm actually going to try to put this here as a remembrance that this was glass. Okay, so now we're going to take these 2 blocks and we're going to move them over there. Perfect. Oh, and a button. Okay, we got this. We got this. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's going well. Everything's going well. Everything's going very smooth. We've got this. We're going to transfer these blocks in the button, and we're going to put it just how it was. Check out the chat. Cartoon98, thank you for the 3 months. Much appreciated. Permanent Paulo, thank you for the 2 months. Much appreciated. Mike 81 or 1. I cannot speak. Mike 163. Thank you for the 5 gifted subscriptions. Much appreciated. And then let's go on top like that. Not like that. Like this. Oh, we're making great progress. Great progress is happening. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's exciting. So once we do have this in there, then we can kind of, you know, decorate and stuff. I just want to get the redstone perfect. 2024, the year Scar became a redstone expert. It's very true. Peaches MLG, thank you for the 11 months. Much appreciated. Speaking of redstone, I have an idea. Oh man, we're starting to get into territory that's scary. Oh, did we catch it? We did. I do have an idea for redstone. I'm going to open I'm going to spoil it. I'm going to spoil it here. You get a spoiler for the future. I'm opening a redstone school on the server, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I'm going to ask some of the redstoners to like teach me like one redstone fact, right? Just a redstone fact. It's a fun spoiler, something to look forward to in the future. And there'll be training rooms, there'll be classrooms, there'll be redstone supplies. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. Just like a simple redstone fact that a redstoner can come in and then teach me. It's gonna be really cool. Scar Wars. Yeah, it'll be fun. Etho should be the professor. I don't know. B-Dubs is the real expert on this server, as you know. We're gonna look at that later. That's my first piece of mail. By the way, it's in a like mail appropriate, like a mailbox or mailing post office appropriate color. Well done there. Okay. Oh, sometimes I forget things are in 3 dimensions.
Oi, Ender cheered X500. Have you seen the new Lego set on sale at Costco? 730 pieces of everyone's favorite Disney character, Stitch.
You know, you had me going there for a minute. You know, you had me excited. You know, I was excited. I was like, oh, sometimes Costco has really great deals. Mr. Kirkland looks out for us. And then you told me I had to touch it with the tongs because it's radioactive. This is the Stitch I have. The Stitch that would make on stream at some point. Don't tell Regulus I dropped Stitch. Don't tell. But at some point, this creature will be made. And I'm going to probably have to put it in a glass case because I don't want it to breathe my same air. All right. Okay. Yeah. Seeing some stuff. Oh my gosh, there's blocks that are Ooh. I didn't know there's blocks at ground level like that. We're doing our best. Doing our best. We're doing our best. Okay. All right, we're doing it. Light. Move the light over. You can tell I was totally avoiding doing any of the more complicated stuff. Just grab the light. Okay, that goes right there. Guys, look, we basically made the entire system. It's done. Tango, can you finish this? Tell Tango to come finish it for me. You know, it really does look about done, right? It looks done. My screenshot, I might have to take another screenshot here. I'm gonna take some more. Getting some good angles. Good angles, that's right. This looks like a mess, to be quite honest. Like, I don't even know what's going on over here. Why is there even a bell? Oh my gosh, okay. All right, we got this, we got this. Believe in ourselves, believe in ourselves. Piston, boom. We're gonna go put a piston down. We're gonna do our piston. Get one from the top. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. All right, we're going around the back here. And I think that piston went right here. Pretty darn sure. You know what? I'm gonna stake a Blueben ball test there and say that that is the correct spot. Okay, what is this? Is there something up on top? Oh, there's redstone up here. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. All right, we got this. So that's redstone. So I'm gonna break that block. Okay. And I'm gonna break this block. Ooh, this is gonna get complicated. This is where we use that brain cell, guys. It's gonna go full steam right now. I feel a little bit of smoke coming out of it. It's that full use.
Ketmate cheered X1000. Love your dedication to bringing prop comedy to the world of Minecraft live streaming. You're a true visionary.
Before I start the stream, my mom was like, "Do you need any fun things?" Yeah, I was like, "No, I got all my stuff. I got my kitchen tongs. I got that for touching Stitch. Got the whole thing." Oh gosh, I just forgot where everything was supposed to go. Okay, I think it was this and this. Okay, and then a little bit of that. Dude, I think that was it. Dude, we're actually doing really good. I should stop panicking so much because this is going really well. Come on now, look at that. Come on now. That went well. That went really well. Okay, all right, good. Whew. All right, this block, what's this one here? Let's do the piston. Okay, it's got a red rope on it, so we'll knock that off. And, oh! Dang it. I didn't even know how I fell. All of a sudden, I knew I was falling. All I knew was I was falling. I did not think that I was gonna die today doing redstone. I thought I would just mess it up and Tango would mock me. Lost package. I have a joke, but I'm gonna refrain. I'm on my best behavior. If this mailed my stuff, not gonna be happy. Okay, I think we can get this. Okay. I got my. Okay, I don't think I had boots, by the way. I don't think I even had them. We got our meat, but we don't have our tools. There we go. Where's my pickaxe? That's my silk touch pickaxe. Tango, I need my silk touch pickaxe. I need my silk touch pickaxe. No, everything counts on that. The cactus? No, it shouldn't have. It couldn't have. No, because the stuff. No, it's contained in the glass, right? Like if this all fell through here, it's all should be contained in the glass. No. See how the glass is?
Dark_wing_Dave tips
You see the glass?
$10. Would be cool if you had a water crane that transferred mail to the engine and then via hopper connectors between cars to the mail car. Thanks for all the great content.
Darkwing Dave, thank you for the idea. Much appreciated. Thank you for the tip. Much appreciated. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Oh no, I need that pickaxe. I don't have a lot to my name this season. And the one thing was that Silk Touch pickaxe. Oh gosh, come on. It's not here. I'm about to start smashing some redstone. Okay, all right. Oh, I'm gonna need some help from Tango. We'll compliment his texture that he didn't tell me what it was, but we'll compliment him. Is that what we're gonna do, guys? When he comes over here, we're gonna do some really big compliments. If he comes over, we're going to inflate his tires to near bursting point on how great his texture is that apparently people were not happy with or whatever, right? We're gonna give him good vibes. I checked the nether, it wasn't there. All right, we're gonna hope he comes. We're gonna hope he comes. Oh man, all my tools, literally. Well, I guess just my shovel. Wait, how did I pick up these guys? Where did I pick up these guys? Where did I pick up this? Wait, that wasn't in my inventory a second ago, right? This is why I hate scaffolding. This is just the absolute worst. Just put a stupid ladder here. That way you could just go down at a normal speed and you could see where you're going. Oh, man, scaffolding, you know, it's kind of the worst, guys. It's kind of the worst. All right. It's okay for decorating. Nice decoration. Gosh darn it. Man, I'd like to actually know how crafters work. So, like, in theory, like, if you wanted to craft, like, a diamond sword, you put 2 diamonds in a stick, block off the other sections, and then would you put, like, a diamond sword there? Or is that just knowing what the output of these materials are, it yields this? Anyway, whatever. Where is it, guys? You saw it? You saw it? Somebody said they saw it. Where did you see it? It was here? Was it there? Where'd you see it? I don't see it down here. Dude, if it's on the ground, we're running out of time.
Badtast cheered X500 regarding Star Wars. The OG trilogy was released in old theatrical versions on DVD as bonus feature of limited DVD releases. The theatrical versions were taken from an old Laserdisc master.
A Laserdisc master? Wow. Did they still have the original film? Wait, no, they can't because I literally have a piece of the original film. I've got an original piece of film over there. Oh no, I don't have a pickaxe. I can't get back up here. Oh, what in the world was that? Oh my god. Ah! I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Oh shoot. I don't know what I broke. Guys, I have no idea what that sound is. I didn't break the glass. Shoot, I shouldn't be in here. I shouldn't be in here. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't need to break anything. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that sound? Man, I don't see my pickaxe either, which is kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. Did he... Tango? Yes, Tango, please come and help. I can't even type. I can't even type. Chat icon's visible? Whoa, wow, that was weird lag. Wow. Screen. What did I just hit a hotkey? Did I just hit a hotkey or something? Why did the screen just go crazy? Dude, I am freaking out right now. Horror movie.
Irrigate tipped $3. That breaking noise was the chunk loader. It's normal.
Oh, I turned on a shader pack. Oh, the shader pack that Jem gave me to look at her base. Oh, but how on earth is there like a dun 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 dun. That's my stuff. That's my stuff. That's my stuff. That's my stuff right there. There it goes. There it is. That's my Okay, we're learning things. So the minecart activates as it goes along, creating a chunk loader with the portals. That's the breaking sound. And that is my freaking pickaxe and shovel just cruising the rails. Okay, we're learning things. Also, I had no idea that there was a hotkey just to activate shaders on demand. So I'm learning a lot today. All right, we're going to catch it. Guys, we're going to catch it. The shaders make this all so much more spooky. Oh my gosh, here we go, 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 here we go. We got it. No! Yo, I got my shovel, but I didn't get my pick. Come on. Come on. Oh, a little bit of lag. We're catching up. We're catching up. I got my shovel at least. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. No, I need to eat. I need to eat. All right, we're gonna catch it on the way back. It'll loop around. We'll be able to catch it. We'll be able to catch it once it comes back around. All right, dude. We're gonna plug that hole so this never happens again. I told Tango to put like a snow block or some kind of block there to protect people from falling into that hole. He said that nobody would ever fall into that hole. There's been a lot of falling in that hole, I'll tell you that right now. Dang it. No. I'm gonna catch you. Yes. Got it. Oh, I got it. We should probably break that minecart. What do you think? I feel like we probably should.
Terraglows cheered X300 Scar. I used your mom's It's Written in Permanent Ink. It can't be changed on my kids yesterday, and it worked like a charm. So thanks to your mom for that perfect line.
It's a great line. You want to know another line she used to say if we were in trouble or whatever, and it'd be like, "Mister, you're on thin ice. You want to go to Disneyland? No more of that. You're on thin ice. Thin ice." That was another one. All right, we're gonna catch this minecart. Here it comes, guys. We're ending this nightmare. Disney on ice. All right, here we go. Ah, we did it. We saved Tango's redstone. Now the real question is, how on earth do we get out of here? Okay, that's the post office. I'm Cleo. Okay. I think it's around the bend here. I think it's this way. How do I get back home? Let's go say hi to Etho. Well, let's go say hi to Etho and we'll just take the other way. I don't want to mess up anything else. That got real weird. The shaders is a whole other deal. How do I get rid of these? Here we go. Nice. There we go. Okay. I had no idea that shaders was attached via hotkey. Why did Etho get... Okay, that's complicated. Why did Etho get a ladder and I got scaffolding? Yeah, riddle me that. I think the hotkey is on the numpad. Man, I'm nowhere near the numpad over there. I'm staying a ways back from that. Because it's Etho. No, I respect the ladder. This is way better than scaffolding. I can see where I'm going. The scaffolding just obscures your vision. It makes no sense. And how am I actually going through the scaffolding? Like literally, you are going through the scaffolding. It makes no sense. It's a weird design choice. All right. Oh, he's got a lot of work done here. Man, my grammar's on point right now. He got a lot of work done today. He's got a lot of work done today. Look at this. He's even got some things smelting. Ooh. Nice. Etho! Knock, knock. Was not expecting that. Oh, I guess Etho's not around. That's sad. Sad. No Canadian hospitality today. By the way, complains about me having a chest monster? Are you kidding me? Control K is the shaders. How on earth did I hit Control and K at the same time? That's wild. Let's see. Techbo, thank you for the 12 months. Much appreciated. Dev, thank you for the 31-month resubscription. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. What? What? Let's see. I see in the chat down here. I see this. Let's go over. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Probably where Mr. Tech is. Look at. You know he's here because he's got scaffolding everywhere. Hey, Tango. We won't believe it, Tango. My God.
How's it going there, Cesar?
I told you, Tango. Day one of the mailbox system. We should put something in that hole to prevent people from falling in there.
We did. We put you in the hole.
No, a preventive measure, like a soft carpet or a snow block or something that stuff can still pass through, but is protected and safe.
But there was a stair there that people couldn't possibly.
Well, I had to break the stair, and then I broke another block and ended up in the hole. I'm moving it, right?
I see.
But
Right.
I ended up in the nether.
How did that go? Tell me of your adventures.
So it turns out there's actually a hotkey that activates shader packs, and I had Jem's shader pack, like in my shader pack file when she was showing me her base. It was the shader pack, and somehow there's like a key on the keyboard that I hit that activated it. It got really spooky in the nether, and I was chasing a minecart with a chest with my pickaxe and shovel in it, but I did get it in the end, and I broke the minecart so it didn't like mess up the system.
Yeah, I'm fully confident the system isn't messed up.
Well, no, I didn't, Chad. I didn't mess anything else. I'll say when the portals break, freaked me out. Like, absolutely freaked me out. I thought it was all over. I thought I broke the system.
Because you're... Oh, I thought you meant because of your shaders or something like that.
No, I thought I broke the system when I heard the minecart was going around breaking the portals. It absolutely freaked me out. I thought I was going to have the postmaster come to my house. I don't know. Like, when somebody calls themselves a postmaster, kind of intimidating.
Yeah, I get it. She's the boss. You don't want her knocking on your door.
Well, every time I see her, I think of Newman. Well, you know, like Newman from Seinfeld. You know, like remember when he interrogated Jerry and he had like the hot light on him, but not on Jerry, and Jerry's just drinking like a Mountain Dew or like a Coke or something, and Newman is just sweating. He's like, "The mail never stops, Jerry."
I do remember that. Yeah.
It's intimidating. The post office is intimidating.
She can be, just as long as you don't break things. I don't know. I'm throwing pork chops at you.
Oh, this is yours.
Oh, okay. I'll file this with the authorities. How's it going?
Is this a ride?
I actually had a comment today in my video that was like, the comment said, "I guarantee the first thing that Scar does when he comes over here is he tries to ride your conveyors."
No, no, they wouldn't have. No, I'm not predictable.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I don't know why that happened. I didn't mean to break something.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. And still no conveyors that I can take a look at. Ow.
No. I mean, if you want to watch my stream, I can show them to you, but that's the best option I can give you.
You have them on your stream?
I can.
Okay. Well, I'll have to watch your video after the stream. I saw it, and I wanted to watch it after I finished streaming.
Watch the video. Yeah, you'll see. Why are you using pickle power everywhere? Why?
I looked cool.
To collect these pickles? Like 10 minutes. Look at him. It's like a little kid.
What? I'm perfectly minding my own business.
Chest, scraping my copper.
Okay. All right. Here we go. I got to go back. I don't remember what I broke, but I need to continue my process of moving that mailbox.
Exactly. Is the transfer actually going to start now, or you're not going to fall down any holes, right?
Well, I'm going to plug that hole, and I would ask for if there's any modifications to my mailbox system at any time, that there is a scar-proof snow block placed in there so it creates a slow falling effect down into the hole, so there is no more accidents in the future.
But all that's going to do is like delay your descent, right?
No, I think it cuts. It's like a parachute, but the parachute breaks. You know, it's kind of like you fall
all the way at the bottom. I see, all the way at the bottom.
And then your parachute breaks, and then you only hit the ground half as hard as you would have.
That's right. Yeah, you can.
I watched King of the Hill. It's fine. Didn't Peggy one time fall out of the sky?
Never watched that show.
Yeah. Used to come on after swimming. All right. Anyway.
Anyway.
Scar's waxing service. It's a surprise every time. Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Scar's waxing service. Oh, classic Scar's waxing service. It's always a surprise every time. It's always a surprise, guys. Okay. We got this. We got this. We're going to succeed, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I do have a feather falling book, by the way. I need to employ it. Is that west or south? South by west? There's south. All right. All right. This is going well, guys. How is everyone doing today? Are we all doing well? Why were you in the hospital? I haven't been in the hospital for a while. I go to the hospital often, but I haven't been like in the hospital where they lock you in.
Bean_the_brave
Admitted.
500 Scar, I'm genuinely surprised you're scared of clowns.
Terrifying.
Considering you log into the Hermitcraft server every day.
How are you guys doing today? All right. Hey, there's our piston. How did I fall in that hole? I'd love to see a replay on this, by the way. Oh, my back. How did I fall in this? It's a real important question. Okay. All right. Back to work. Plug it? Okay, we will. Well, I get gravity, you know, I get that. But what I'm trying to figure out is I must have broken a block absentmindedly. And then, yeah, I just didn't know what I was doing at all. Okay, there we go. Guys, check it out. Okay, perfect. If you guys have any Q&A questions as we work here, hit me up. Give me a Q&A question. Sometimes I work better when I'm not thinking. I know you're thinking, wait, Scar, how does that make sense? You work better when you're not thinking? Yeah, I overthink. And then I choke. But when I've got something like running in the background, my mind's clear. It's a smooth river. So if you have any Q&A questions, did I put the red dust on there? No, I'll put that back. Yeah, hit me up with some fun Q&A questions. Redstone on top. Hey, FC, how are you? Curious if you started what you were telling me in the DMs. If you started anything I could visit on the server, maybe. Let me know. All right, let's see. Would you dye your hair? No, I'm good that way. I'm good. I don't know. I never considered dyeing my hair. My hair is actually, my hair used to be blonde all my life. And then one day it just changed. Just when I was like 17 or 18, it just straight up completely changed. Very strange. Nobody else in my family had that happen. Okay. Yeah, let's just get going, guys. Let's just start breaking stuff.
Jam goes on toast tipped $3. Sorry if you've talked about this before, but have you seen the new Dune movie?
I have not. I've been meaning to. Well, first of all, Jim, thank you so much for the tip. Very much appreciated. I've been meaning to. I said in my last stream, my dad loves Doom, and when I watched the original movie, like all I noticed was like Jean-Luc Picard. Oh, this isn't Star Trek. As a kid, and then there was like a sand monster, and there was this like bald guy, and it was a whole thing. It was scary, but no, I do want to watch the Dune movies. I just haven't had a chance. But what I have been absolutely loving, as I've mentioned in multiple streams, is Master of the Air. Oh, love it. Great show, important show. I'm actually going to take a gamble on this, guys, that this went right here. That's a bit of a gamble.
Casbach Gaming cheered X300. Idea for battling Grian's permit bureaucracy. Require him fill out a form to get you to fill out forms.
That's actually fun. It's like, actually, I've got a form from the other municipality that you need to fill out this form to give me a form. I love it. Love it. Did I see the wolf variants? Yes, I went on my little bit of a rant earlier today about how I'm so happy they added those wolf variants so the dog people can stop complaining, and we can all be happy that we can all be happy for this. Okay, this is starting to get a little more complicated because I didn't take layered screenshots, so everything on the screenshot is now built.
RO Adventurer tipped $3. What do you think of the Galaxy's Edge part of Disney Hollywood Studios? My family is going for a day later this year. Do you have any tips for us?
Oh, what do I think of Galaxy's Edge? I have very complicated feelings on Galaxy's Edge. We can talk about those. Any tips? I'll always give people my proven, patented Scar Disney World, Disneyland advice. Boom, let's start. First, I need to also figure out what block I'm going to move over there because I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. So with any Disney trip, this is my tried and true Scar method. You get there at rope drop, no matter what. You get in there at rope drop. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're up late. Doesn't matter. You're there. You're there. You're gonna get up early. You're gonna get there at rope drop. You're gonna enjoy the rides. You're gonna get on. You're gonna get on all those good rides. You're not gonna have to spend any nonsense money on the genie. We don't like the genie. We don't appreciate the genie. We love Robin Williams, but we don't like the genie anymore. So you're gonna get there early. You're gonna get on the big rides. You're gonna have fun, and then once it hits that 1 o'clock, you're gonna go back to wherever you're staying, be it a family member, a hotel, an Airbnb, wherever. You maybe at the campsite, at the Wilderness Lodge campsite, wherever it is, you're gonna go back. You're gonna rest. You're gonna rest a couple hours. You're gonna chill. Maybe there's a pool. Maybe there's a snack. You're gonna rest, and then you're gonna go back for the rest of the day. Once the sun starts to set, and boom, you'll enjoy the best parts of the park. You'll avoid the worst parts of the day. And I've always found the most annoying people are there in the middle of the day. They're always grouchy and annoying. It's crowded. People are running around. Things are throwing. But you go in the morning, everybody's chill, everybody's calm, they're excited. Woo! We're super excited to be here at the park. In the night, the sun sets. The mood kind of comes back up a little bit. Nobody's as hot as they were, and it's a lot more fun. The lines usually are a little bit more chill, and you can enjoy the fireworks and etc. So tried and true, best way of enjoying a park. Take a break, take a rest. Very important. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Tiki Room inspired changes are you going to make for the post office? But yeah, it's those are some of my tried and true things. Galaxy's Edge is great. I mean, why I always say it's complicated to people. Oh man, I actually don't know how to do that.
Punk Rock Zoologist.
I should have done this different.
300 Scar, I have a great idea for your Elder Guardian enclosure. You don't need to stop them giving people mining fatigue. Just have a gift shop next door that sells overpriced milk buckets.
I love that. That's fantastic. Okay, I need your guys' help on this. We're going to do a boom and a bam. We're going to remove these two blocks, and then one has a full extension comparator, and then a non-lit repeater. So I think that'll work.
Scare is confused how he fell through a hole when he has the cat-like ability to turn into a fifth state of matter known as smoosh. Smoosh quickly seeks out and falls into any small impossible nook and cranny.
That's true. Cat-like reflexes. But when for Galaxy's Edge, I don't know. I had such I like it. Like it's a really great land. The only issue is that Bob Chapek, when he was the chairman of the parks, gutted that land's soul and destroyed like what it was going to be, and that's been like the biggest bummer about that land. There were so many things that would have made it amazing that were removed, and it's not that what's there isn't good. It's just that maybe I know too much of what was supposed to be there that's not. So when I see buildings that were supposed to house like really cool things just be hollow inside, I'm like,
thank you for wishing my wife well last week. It really cheered her up. She's on a TPN now, which sucks.
Yeah.
Keep up the awesome content. It's getting her through her long hospital stay.
I am sorry to hear that you're sitting on TPN. Oh my God, TPN. But yeah, no, I wish you all the absolute best, and I hope you can get off TPN as soon as possible. For people in the chat who don't know, TPN is basically you eat through your veins, is the most simple term I can give for what TPN is. You basically have like a central line or a PICC line inserted into your arm or your chest, and then you are given your sustenance through your veins. I'll say this, when I was on TPN, it was the best I ever felt in my life. I don't know why, but for me, I had the most energy I had, and I always just felt really well. But on the other hand, TPN is very dangerous. TPN is a breeding ground for bacteria, being that there's lipids and there's a lot of different things that are in the solution that is the TPN, which is basically your nutrition, and sugars and all sorts of different things that's like a breeding ground for bacteria. And so PICC lines, central lines, are already prone to infection, and this just heightens it like tenfold. So getting off of TPN is imperative, because if you have a very bad infection in your central line or in your PICC line, that could lead to an infection in your heart and a whole lot worse things. So yeah, I always think about it. I was like, man, I always had so much energy on TPN. I always felt good. And then I was like, oh yeah, the scary parts. The scary parts. I was very adamant when, man, I feel like I'm not doing this right, guys. It's feeling like I'm not doing it right. So like I'm looking at a screenshot, the piston's here and that's there. And then this is here. Okay, I think this is actually right. We just need to have confidence in ourselves that we're doing this right. And then this goes like this and like that. Bam, boom, we did it. Then they wanted to switch me to feeding tubes. They couldn't for the longest time because feeding tube formula was making me wildly sick. And then it took a very incredible doctor to figure out which formula would work when all the others wouldn't, and or doctors wouldn't even willing to try. So that great doctor got me off of TPN and onto a feeding tube. And I actually went from 2012 to 2019, late 2019, after Minecon Nashville, without having a single infection, because when I was on TPN, I had multiple, and it was always like kind of scary. Kind of scary. Wrong way. What's wrong way? What's wrong way? How wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? One block off? What's this one block business? You flipped them. Oh, it's this way? Hey, let's go. Right? Perfect. Thank you, guys. Do I hear a clickety clock? I thought I heard a block moving. Somebody over here trolling.
Jaded Fox Spirit tipped $10. Thank you for getting me through very difficult times in my life. Also, thoughts on Freemakers? I feel like From Trenches to Wrenches doesn't get enough love.
Let's see. Thank you for getting me through difficult times of life. Well, I'm glad the videos and streams were able to help you, my friend. Also, what are your thoughts on Freemakers? I don't know what that is. I'm unfamiliar. You'll have to let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for the tip. Much appreciated, and I'll definitely check that out. Swap them. So no, I'm looking at the screenshot. The forward-most redstone component is the repeater, and then the next one going like into the redstone is the the compactor, whatever it's called. I swear it's correct, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go take a look. I'm looking at the screenshot, but maybe in my head it actually is wrong inside here. Let's just double check. Man, this is taking way longer than I anticipated. Oh, I see what you guys mean. Yeah. You guys are 100% right. Thank you. It's like this. It's like that. Man, the block lag is strong today, my friends. The block lag is strong. And then this goes like that. Boom. Nailed it. Thank you for the help. But yeah, I went on a TPN rant there. By the way, I've learned something. You want to know what? Obviously, any group, if you say, oh, this group of doctors is great or whatever, there's always, caveats of like, that person's actually terrible and annoying. But what I've learned is great doctors are Army general surgeons. Because this doctor who helped me was an Army general surgeon, and he could do everything. It always impressed us. This doctor would do anything and everything. He was so open to trying and doing different things, whereas it feels like in medicine today, everybody is so pigeonholed into a very, very specific category that they're scared to like branch out at all. Like you go to a neurologist and they're like, yeah, I'm a neurologist, but I can't do the nerves. And it's like, you're a neurologist. And they're like, well, I'm a specific nerve doctor. Like everything's so like compartmentalized now, where like Army general surgeons are, at least this is how it was explained to me, are trained to do just about anything and everything outside of like operating on someone's brain. And so this guy, like, he wanted to do everything. When I needed to get trached at one point, he's like, I can do it. We don't need to get the ENT involved. I've done these a million times. It was just interesting that this like difference that the Army trains them to basically know and do everything. And they're also just so willing to like do stuff. I feel like so many doctors these days in their like tiny little boxes that they're put into are like so timid and scared to do anything. I've observed the healthcare industry for a very long time in my life, and it feels like doctors' like ability to practice medicine is becoming like this, and they're like squeezed into their little like blinder box. Whereas like the one doctor I know, like, oh my God, that guy wants to do everything. It's like, we'll call him up on the phone, we'll get him moving. So yeah, if you see your general surgeon's was a general surgeon in the Army, that guy or that lady or whoever they're good. They'll get some stuff done. I've noticed this in multiple of them that I've seen. So it's interesting. I wish doctors were more trained to be more broad, because the shrinking of their abilities is getting very interesting lately. Let's see. I'm scared to try another block. Which one should we try, guys? Which one should we try? This is complicated because it's, obviously layered, and my screenshots are not layered. They are a jack of all trades. They have to learn so much because they're not as many surgeons in the Army.
Finishing my PhD program, you and the Hermits have provided much stress relief and joy.
Gmark5. I'm so happy you're getting you're close to the end of your PhD program. That's fantastic. Well, congratulations. Huge congratulations.
They didn't like changing my meds, and took me years to get brain surgery for my epilepsy.
Oh, well, hopefully you were able to take care of that. Yeah, neurologists are my absolute least favorite doctor. And I could rant about them for days. And you could always tell a neurologist is walking down the hall because they all have clickety shoes. You know it right now. There's people out there, there's patients or doctors or nurses or whatever, or people work in the hospital. You know the clickety clock of a neurologist coming down the stairs or down the hallway. You heard it. And they're always, their nose is about this high up in the air because they think they are the best, the smartest, and they know everything. The clickety-clocky of the neurologist is a scary sound to be sure. But Gmark5, once again, congratulations on the PhD program. That's fantastic. And yeah, all the Hermits are always so happy to know that, it provide you a little bit of entertainment probably when you were working hard and studying in the background. So that's awesome. Congratulations. Okay, what block do we do next, guys? I'm scared. The clickety-clock of a neurologist is the most terrifying sound you've ever heard in your life. Ah, man. This is harder than I actually thought it was going to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be quicker. I didn't realize how layered this was. And it's also like, there's so many blocks that just, in my head, don't really make sense. Okay, but we got this. No worries. Let's do this one right here. We can do this. We can do this block. Okay, we can do it. So this one has a redstone circuit on top, and this thingy, and this thingy. We can do it. We can do it. We got this. We got the power. We got the memory. Got the memories. I agree that sometimes medicine feels so separated that you have to consider like a patient. You have to consider the whole picture of the patient. And when a doctor is so specialized, they can often, I've found, more and more lose sight of that. I don't know what that did, but it's okay, I think. Boy. Maybe it's supposed to go like this. Oh, God. All right, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. X300 Pearl has a schematic of it, so she can double check it for you once you're done.
Yeah, if they want to use the schematic to double check it, that's cool. But I'm going to try to move it over there for funsies because I'm smart. I know, I forgot the dust. This is a painful process. That's why I need some Q&A questions. We need some fun rants. I watched The Bad Batch last night, by the way. Won't spoil anything. Not much to spoil, to be quite honest, but it's good. It's fun. I still am laughing about the child gambling from the previous episode. You know, Disney is so like, I don't know, a certain way sometimes, and then they're like, child gambling, we're all in on that, boys. Full steam ahead on the child gambling. I don't know why I was watching that. It made me laugh so much. Like, I know like I've done something with Disney once, and the amount of like documents, like the documents on like all this stuff, and then they're like, child gambling, let's go, people. Let's go. Oh, it makes me laugh. Okay. All right. Oof. Oh, man. I feel like we broke a block that was here, right? So we need to put this block next to it. I'm gonna guess.
Jam
I'm gonna guess.
on toast tipped $3. What's your favorite and least favorite non-Minecraft game?
What is my least, or what was it, my favorite or least favorite? What was your favorite and least non-favorite? Okay. My favorite game of all time is Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's for sure. What is my least favorite game? That's such an interesting question. What is my least favorite game? What has wronged me? Oh, well, no, I love that game, but it wronged me greatly. That's such a great question. What is my least favorite game? And this went back here, right, guys? Yep, definitely. Backrooms? I mean, it was fun. It was just that it melted our computers. Luckily, I didn't have any long-term damage. But that wasn't the same for the other guys. So I guess I could continue this this torch, this thing up here. I'm just gonna go one block at a time. Flip the repeater. Oh yeah, we did flip it back when I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be on or not. But what is my least favorite game? That's such an interesting question. What have I played that I despise? It's weird. Like, I can't think of something right off the top of my head. So this needed to go like that, right, guys? That was when you said. Barbecue Sim? No, dude, I had fun playing Barbecue Sim. I could have played Skids and I could have played Barbecue Sim for another good 20-30 minutes. We could have 100% did that. Yeah, we'll do the tickety talks. We'll come back for that. Yeah, no, I could have kept going for sure. Oh man. At this point, like, I'm doing some pretty big guesses here.
JD tipped $3. Q&A. We all know you despise Stitch. So what do you think of Garfield?
Garfield. My older brother loved Garfield as a kid. I don't know, it was okay, but it was like something he always watched, right? Like that was like a show that he was always watching. But yeah, nothing against Garfield. I just don't know how to do this, guys. This is complicated to do on stream. But yeah, no, I haven't watched it too much. Guys, everyone keeps telling me the flip the repeater, and it's tough. And I'm not going to use Light Manica. We're having fun. So yeah, we're just having fun doing this together. We're not going to use Light Manica. Call for Tango. We might need some Tango help. Have I seen The Lion King?
X300. What are your top 3 episodes or scenes of The Office?
Let's go.
Most of my favorites are in season 2.
Let's go. Dundee's, one of my favorites. Fun Run. Jobs Fair, the migraine workers. So Dundee's.
Unreally tipped $3.
Fun Run.
Hey Scar, have you watched Andor?
Yeah, we'll talk about Andor. So it was Fun Run. No, wait. How many can I pick? How many can I can pick 3. So Dundee's, Dinner Party, and Fun Run. That's my 3. That'll be my 3. That'll be my 3. So yeah, Fun Run, Office Party, and Dundee's. That's my top 3 of The Office. Have I watched Andor? Yeah, I watched Andor. Enjoyed it. Fell asleep a few times, but still enjoyed it. Appreciate it. Looking forward to the next season. Got a little sleepy at times. But it was good.
$82 cheered X300. You can always go look at another mailbox if you need to lol. That's
true. This is also, I'm pretty sure Etho said this was a prototype box, and the new ones are a little more simplified. Let's go look at it inside real quick, and then let's try to get like a visual of the two. Yeah, I liked Andor. Wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but it was still good. I often said this is how I always see the movies and shows right now, is I often wish that the love and care that Dave Filoni has for Star Wars and his knowledge for Star Wars and what Star Wars feels like, and if you could take somebody like a Tony Gilroy and you could put those two together to work together, one, you would get a much more competent and well-made show, and then you would also bring in the kind of the feelings of Star Wars and what makes an actual Star Wars show different from any other sci-fi show. So if you could combine the Filoni and if you could combine the Gilroy and some kind of creature, I think we would have an actual decent Star Wars. We would have a good Star Wars show. It would bring me much happiness and joy. This didn't help me at all coming back in here. Okay, so we need to put the blocks right here. So let's go get the blocks. We'll do 2 stone blocks right there, and that'll be cool. I've never seen Bob's Burgers. I know, was it Green or somebody was talking about that a long while ago? I don't know if it was Green or not. Somebody back in season 6 they were talking about that, but I've never seen it. Which block was that again? We're moving. Oh, these ones right here.
300. The zoological transportation vehicle is looking great, by the way.
I appreciate you not calling it a clown train. Thank you very much. It is it's a train of discovery and exploration. So thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Maybe the chat could take a couple lessons from you, huh? Huh, chat? Greetings from Denmark. Well, hello there, Denmark. Oh, is there dust on top of that? Okay, remember we need to put dust on top of the blocks we just grabbed. Okay, we did it. All right, okay, oh boy. Ooh. Okay, we got this. Focus. Okay, I'm gonna take this and this. You know what? We're actually making some progress, and we should be proud of ourselves. We should have great pride in ourselves for how good we're doing right now. I'm not gonna forget. I remember that redstone dust. You're gonna be quite impressed with me right now. I guess it went here. Yay, let's go. But I will admit, I don't remember where this was supposed to go. And I think it was supposed to go right here. Yep, definitely. Yep, definitely.
Dave Pusey cheered X300. How are the local snail residents doing?
Just about to get stepped on. So we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. What is your favorite deep sea creature? Ooh, what an interesting question.
What do you think about giving a home to the mending book in the fishing part of the train?
I have an idea for it.
Or in the tank as a nod to the incident.
I'm gonna use the armor stand, and I'm gonna put it on the hook of the fishing line. So it's just gonna be like right there. I think it would be absolutely perfect. So like right there, it's sticking out right there. I think it'd be really cool. Right? Right? I think that'd be awesome. I think that'd be awesome. Okay, okay. I think I know what I'm doing. We're gonna break this and this and this. We're going all out, guys. This is it. We're gonna make some big progress here. Boom, bam. Okay, okay, okay. Then this goes like that, and we cut those out. Big stuff, guys. Big stuff. Big stuff. What are you moving? I am moving the post office box, and it is a tedious process, but we're doing it together. We're doing it live. It's going well. It's going well. It's going well. Some may say. I think. Wait, I thought I needed another stone block. Where's my other stone block? I thought I had a stone block. Did I drop my stone block? I might have dropped it. Shoot. Ask Skiz to help. Yeah, that's gonna go real well. That's gonna go real well. If he doesn't call me Sir Scar when he gets on, there's going to be problems. I'll tell you that right now. Tell you that right now. If there's something off, like if there's a repeater or something that's off, that's fine. Like we can fix that. Like that's easy. I just need to get the structure of this down, and then we can come and fiddle and do whatever. I just need to get the structure of this down. So this goes like that, and those go like that. Beautiful. And Tango will come over here. He likes to pretend he's big and tough, but he's a big softy, and he's going to come over and help me. Those are facts right there, and you can take it to the bank. Is Scar dissing Skiz's redstone? I have never seen Skiz do redstone, so I have no basis of fact of his ability. Let's see.
Cheered X300. When I rode Pirates of the Caribbean at Walt Disney World for the first time as a child, nobody told me about the drop lol.
Oh, that would be. I've never gone to Disneyland or Disney World without people who knew exactly what they were in for. I would love to go to Disneyland and Disney World with people who don't know the parks whatsoever and trick them into those things. Oh, it would bring me so much delight. Oh.
Kazbak Gaming cheered X300. Today's train talk. Scar's zoo train is pulled by a 440 locomotive, also commonly referred to as an American or American Standard. They were mainline express engines until roughly the early 1900s, when larger designs with bigger fireboxes were needed to pull larger and heavier trains.
And less ornament, right? Because like as the trains got older, like this train or something, they had more ornamentation to them. This train was originally supposed to look like either Casey Jr.'s train, very cartoony, but I was not apparently a good enough builder to do that. And I was trying to do a design like those really kind of long, sleek trains from maybe like the 1920s, you know, like those big ones. I was trying, but apparently I'm just not good of a builder to do those, to pull them off. But that's some good train information. I like that. All right. This block right here. I'm gonna just take a wild guess and roll with it. Gonna take a wild guess and I'm gonna roll with it. See where it takes me. We got this. It's good. It's good. Everything's going well. Everything's going well. I know exactly where this block goes. It goes right here. I think. Yeah. Yeah, watch this, guys. Watch me light that up. See? It's pretty cool, right? Let's see. How much have you used your off-road wheelchair? I think I'm up to 350 miles on it. I think I pretty much could have gone to Seattle, I think, in my off-road wheelchair, which is a lot considering I only take it like up and down the streets here and then a little bit back into the woods over there. So 350 miles is pretty far. It's pretty far. I usually in the summer, I was putting about 10 to 5 miles a day on it. My back just broke. So yeah, quite a ways. All right. Boy, oh boy, my friends. This has been a perilous journey, but we're doing this. We're actually really breaking some blocks right now.
Erin_Antics cheered X300. Hi Scar.
Hello there.
What's a good upbeat song that you enjoy?
I'll say a song that always puts a smile on my face is John Williams' Indiana Jones anthem. That always puts a smile on my face. Always makes me feel like upbeat. I was like, whew, ready to go. I always loved it, especially as a kid. Like, always loved the Indiana Jones song. Harrison Ford's my favorite portrayal that Harrison Ford's ever done over Solo is Indiana Jones. Oh boy. Every time I get back in here, I realize I don't know what I'm doing.
X300, it's giving Doc Brown's Time Train from Back to the Future 3.
You know, I tried doing the piecemeal thing about like one block at a time. I almost feel like I should just tear a bunch down and just see what happens. Just to see what happens. Just to see. Okay. Oh man. All right, let's go back over there real quick. Let's go back in there one more time. Let's take a little peeksy peeks. If I understood the fundamentals of the redstone, this would be far more easy. That's why the Scar Redstone School is coming to the Hermitcraft. Okay. Wonder if Tego maybe could just provide a little assistance.
X300. Hi Scar, what's your opinion of the Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo games?
I like Planet Coaster. I played it. There's actually videos on my channel of Planet Coaster. I really enjoyed it. I think there's a limitation. I often find with these games these days that they are overdoing it with graphics. They need to get back to the core of the game, the fundamentals of the game, why you play. The graphics are great. They're fine. But Roller Coaster Tycoon 3's downfall was the fact that they overemphasized the 3D aspects of it and didn't work on the gameplay. They left off good portions of the gameplay in favor of fancy graphics, right? And that you know, I'll go a little deeper here. There's quite a few good games that have had sequels recently. I'm getting on a little bit of a soapbox here. You know, there's been some good games recently that have come out with their sequels and just absolutely fallen flat. And it's really pretty darn frustrating because they seem to, one, be rushed out for financial reasons, and two, there's this weird emphasis of like graphics. I get that they make like a great thumbnail or they could make for a great trailer. Like people are like, wow, look at the bloom effect. Woo, crazy. But at the end of the day, it's the fundamental gameplay that keeps you attached to the game. The graphics only are the frosting of the cake. The core of the cake is what you want. You eat too much frosting, you're going to get sick. And that's the same thing with the performance of these games. And there are too many games like that. Kerbal Space Program 2. What the heck? I was so excited about Kerbal Space Program. I was very excited. I love the original. I learned a lot about orbital mechanics, and that I would never have known without playing that. Like, it's such a great way to teach somebody some of these, like the fundamentals of like orbital mechanics. Basically, that's just what it is. It teaches you in a really fun and interesting way. Schools should be more like Kerbal Space Program, teaching you those things. Anyway. 2 comes out and I was so excited and I was ready to buy it, and then there was like a warning on the box or somewhere. It said, hey, if you want all these features, keep playing the original. The sequel, which is far more expensive, doesn't have any of these features. And I remember some of the Kerbal Space Program people are like, yeah, just stick to the original. Like, it's got like half the features and some fancy graphics. And I don't know if that's changed. Kerbal Space Program might be the greatest thing ever. 2, that is, might be now, but I remember originally I was like, what the heck? And it's so weird. It is so frustrating. It's still in progress, but think of this. It's a game that took like multiple years to come out. They kept delaying it. It comes out and it's like half of what it is. I guess the thing is they finally won with this, pre-release model for games. Now that people just assume all games should come out half made. And it's getting really annoying, to be honest with you. Like, gaming is like, I feel like in the last few years taken quite a few steps back, where like all games just are now assumed to have come to you half made, and that's so annoying. Like, people are just programmed now to think like, Yeah, well, I mean, it's not done yet. No, games should be mostly done when they ship. They should ship. They should ship pretty much done. There's obviously going to be mess ups and problems that they fix along the way, but it's annoying like that games that come out like half made when their sequels released with far more so if a sequel releases with half or less of their features that their predecessor have, there's a problem there. There's a problem there. Like, you originally released this game and it had all of these features, and your game that comes out next is like half the features. And it's not, I'm not picking on Kerbal, but this is a problem with so many different games, and it's so frustrating. I'm so tired of it. And then you have like the big Steam, you know, the big guys like are calling their games like 4A game, and we're gonna charge an extra $10, and it's just annoying. The state of the gaming industry is very frustrating right now. I'm glad we have our nice little Minecraft. We can have fun here. We can make our textures. We can make our blocks. This is the only thing keeping me in gaming lately is Minecraft, is our little world that we have here on Hermitcraft. Because, well, I love Phasmo. That's a good example. Like, Phasmo is a small development team that are working on their game. There's like, it's hard for me to get like this point across. Is like, there are games that's okay, like they release the game and then there's like a roadmap of development as they progress. It's a small team, it's just some guys hanging out, having some popcorn, making some code. And I'm more targeting the big corporation games that try to take this like indie Steam approach. We're like, yeah, our game's like half built. It's fine. We're only a multi-billion-dollar corporation. It's okay. You're not four guys on a couch coding on their laptops like some of the fun like little games that are way more fun. Sorry, a convoluted rant, but it's annoying. Like games like Phasmo and all of these games, these are great. These are just small teams, all the love in the world to them. I'm just annoyed with the big publishers, the big guys who are releasing these games that are like half made and have no roadmap to fixing them, and they're calling them like 444 games. It's like, what are you talking about? Ugh, frustrated. Okay, all right, where were we? At this point, I don't know where these blocks go because of the wall here. It's hard to get behind and then see my screenshots because I don't have a full 360 of it now, and I'm a bit lost on how to finish this, which is kind of scary. But I think we got it. I think we can do this. I'm gonna go get that repeater. I know there's a repeater, so I'm gonna grab that. But I know there's like games that people are really loving, like that Helldivers 2. Not played it, but I see people enjoying that, and the pokey game with the guns. People love that, and I'm okay with those. Like those games are just made by like small groups of people, and it's okay to do a pre-release if you're just a small development studio of like 2 or 3, 4, 5, 10, people. It's the big guys that are driving me up the wall. I heard that Baldur's Gate was fantastic. That's not a game that's on my radar, but I know a lot of people that really enjoyed it, which was fantastic. Helldivers doesn't take itself too seriously. That's a good point. That's a good point. A lot of these people might need to take a step back. Maybe not take themselves so serious, because that is an issue. Oh man, my screenshots are not providing me any assistance right now, everybody. I am a lost boy. Oh gosh, I'm a lost boy.
Casbach Gaming cheered X300. Don't you have free cam set up? You can use that to look at it from inside the wall to get that angle.
Are we allowed to do that? I use free cam to take screenshots. Are we allowed to do this? I think we are. I think so. Wait, don't I have a top-down image? Don't I have a top-down image? That actually might help a ton. I'm cycling through these. I think I have a top-down image. Didn't I take a top-down image? Pretty sure I took a top-down image. Better have took a top-down image. Yeah, here it is. Now that actually provided me no. Oh wait, no. The top-down image really helped. This helped. There's gonna be a boom and a bam and a bam and a boom. And I don't know where this block went, but it went somewhere. I'm sure it had a purpose. Yeah, I went on a rant that probably was very convoluted, but just frustrated in games. it's my thing. Transport Fever 2. Oh, I love that game. That was a fun game. I really love that one. Yeah, it's hard to say because it's like, I get when it's a small development team and they want to release the game and then they have like a roadmap of updates that they add to it, very similar to Phasmo. But then when it's like these enormous companies and they just release acting as if it's a full game and it is just a barren landscape, and they're like, a message from our CEO. If I see another game that has to go, a message from our CEO, our community is our most important thought. Every morning when we wake up, we think of you playing our game, enjoying our game. And when we released this game, our only hope was that you would enjoy it as much as we had putting it together. But unfortunately, we have fallen short of your hopes, goals, and ambitions with our game. But we strive every day to meet your lofty expectations. And we will tirelessly work on this. Never to hear from him again. That is our CEO. Thank you. That is our CEO. I'm tired of those messages. A message from our CEO. Oh, gosh. All right. Okay. All right. Focus up. Focus up. Was this block right there? I'm guessing it was, and it is now. Boom. Did it. Where is this supposed to go?
Hi, Scar. Do you play any musical instruments? If not, what is one you'd like to learn how to play?
A message from our CEO. Unfortunately, Scar never played the piano, as he should have long ago. He regrets this decision greatly. He had long fingers, he was told, which aid in the use of the keys of the keyboard. Scar tirelessly regrets his decisions as a young lad. No, I don't play any instruments, unfortunately. I want to. I've often thought, like, maybe I get one of those like electric keyboard thingy-mabobs and just like play it. Like, I've always wanted to learn the piano. That was what I was supposed to learn. Apparently I had long fingers, and people were like, you have long fingers, you should play the piano. This has been a message from our CEO. Okay, we've done a good job. We've done a good job. I just don't know where to go from here. This is way more difficult than I anticipated. I thought we would whip through this, but I think we're okay. I think we've got this. Wouldn't mind if Tango stopped by for a moment. Should we go get Tango? See if maybe he just takes a little look, just a review, if you will, just a quick review. Let's go see if we can get Tango to assist us. Give me another message from our CEO as we walk over there. Tango's at the post office? Well, perfect. He's on brand. Tango left the game. No, he didn't. He did not leave the game.
Oi, Endercheered X300. Any thoughts on photography and the current use of?
Ooh, that's interesting. I've been fairly disconnected from the photography community since I started YouTube.
$3. Have you played the Star Wars tabletop RPG? Seems like something you'd really enjoy.
No, I haven't. That's another thing I haven't played. That sounds interesting. With photography in general, been fairly disconnected from it since YouTube. YouTube consumes every waking moment. If any of you ever want to get into YouTube, just realize that you give your life to YouTube. YouTube is your life. One thing I've heard a lot of photographers with are pretty kind of down and out about AI. I know that's for sure. Tango. But you know what? I think, as I said to Mumbo the other day about AI in general, for people who feel like maybe it's taking something away from them, sadly, AI is just going to be here. That's just a fact. It is. And so you have to kind of work within that. And I think there'll be a resurgence in the use of like traditional media in terms of art. And then I think people might even go back. Oh, they got a whole thing going on over here. It's a whole postmaster meeting. Look at this. I don't want to disturb whatever's going on over here. I mean, they got the hats on and everything. Look at the concentration level on this man. And he doesn't even care. This guy's not even paying attention. A message from our CEO, Etho. Etho was so sad not to be able to attend such a prestigious function amongst these two. They were brought Etho so much hope and joy and knowledge, but Etho was busy. This has been a message from our CEO. Uh-oh, I've been seeing, guys. Etho can't find me, he's still looking around. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh. The postmaster's giving me a postmaster look. Oh my god, postmaster has killed Jevin. She killed Jevin. She's killed Jevin. There's been a murder. There's been a murder. There's been a murder, guys. It's been a murder.
Raisin Air cheered X350. What's been your favorite mega base other than any of yours from any season?
Come on.
Hi, Etho.
You could join us.
Did you fail the redstone?
Why was the first thing you said failed the redstone, Etho? Why wasn't it be like, how's the redstone going, Scar? Everything going good? Well,
no,
or
he mailed his bitch.
How
again,
badly
though.
did you fail it?
well, no. Would you mind taking a look?
Jamzo3 tipped $5.
Yeah.
I work as a
You did it
martial
properly.
supplement
Come on.
Well, it's
all
about
good,
half
right?
done, and I think I may have messed something up, and I just want to maybe like nip it in the butt before it gets any worse.
Okay. All right, let's go see
So in
what's
other
going
words,
on here.
Let's see what you got. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if the Motley Post crew here could let me know here.
So, yeah.
Yeah, if one of us can't solve it, you got big problems.
I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm there. I've been doing one bit at a time, and the chat's been very helpful, encouraging. What's
I
wrong
was
with the
actually
butt?
impressed. I saw you for like a minute or two there. And,
It's nip in
you
the
were doing-
butt. That's the saying, guys.
I think you had everything in the right spot when I saw it.
It's nip in the butt, guys. That's the saying.
Bud or butt?
Is it bud? Well, what's the bud?
I thought it was
Bud.
bud.
Yeah, right? You thought it was butt.
With a D.
Oh.
Is it nip it in the butt or the bud?
Are you serious?
I don't know.
I
I
actually
thought it
don't
was
know.
bud.
Wow. Why is chat saying bud? It's butt.
Yeah, it's butt, right?
What?
B-U-T.
It sounds like
I
a
leave-
gardener term, like
What?
you're pruning, you know?
I
Nip-
leave for 2
nip it in
seconds
the
and you're
bud.
talking about butts.
Chat is unanimously saying it's bud with a D.
Did you
I
think
thought
it
it
was
was D.
butt, B-U-T, right, Tango?
I thought
in
it
the
my
butt.
entire life. I've thought it was butt. Yeah.
Pretty
Me
sure it is a
too.
bud. It is bud.
I think it's a
learned
gardening term.
something. It should. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. I learned something.
What's the
Nip
context
it in
of the
bud
gardening?
before it can grow, right? If you nip it in the bud, then it won't have time to grow.
Yeah.
Tango, where have we been living?
It's all been a lie.
It
I
has
know.
been all a lie.
What? I thought butts were being nipped all the time.
Me too.
Now it's
I
some
thought there was a
kind
lot of butt
flower
nipping.
thing?
Why are you so low?
Butts got nipped
Or are
under
these
your
like
supervision.
dog nips or people nips?
I don't know. I never knew why people's butts were being nipped.
I actually did
Or-
think
or
it
what
was
that
like a
even really
dog,
meant.
you know, a dog like kind of like nipping you in the butt. You know, like they
Yeah.
bite you, like arr.
Yeah. I thought
Dogs
it
are
had
the
something to
worst,
do
am
with
I
that.
right? Jeez.
I mean, let's face it. We all have dumb sayings. I thought that was just another one of them.
Yeah. Most sayings don't actually make sense when you really drill
Nip
into
it in
it.
the bud. Interesting.
A neurologist
This is a
once-
problem with people not pronouncing their D's and their T's correctly.
Correct. Correct.
That's what it comes down to.
Correct. My life. has
Water? What is
flipped up.
water?
been- Well,
Water?
Now
Water,
you're
mate.
getting into, yeah. Now you're getting into
H2O.
How should I say
Aussie-
water, Etho?
Aussie speak.
Water.
With a T. Water.
Water?
Yeah, it says like
Water.
water.
Nobody
says
says
water.
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 Nobody says
Water.
water.
Water. You want
I
some
don't care where
water?
you're from.
Waiter, I would like some water.
Water?
It sounds
Water,
natural
mate.
when he says it.
No, still sounds freakish.
Yeah, no, it's like
Could you give us another
Water?
water? Water.
I think I say it with a D actually myself.
Yeah.
Oh.
there you go.
It's
Do
just
we have a
easier.
British person to ask about water?
Well, they don't even say either. They just say WA pause ER.
Water.
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 Water. Water.
Water.
Water.
Yeah.
Water.
That's British. You know they say something fancy like Aquafina. Can I get me some Aquafina or
some sparkling water?
Some sparkles.
I bet they're big. I bet they're big at sparkling water there. They're fancy.
Yeah.
Dude, I just realized all of us, all four of us are like the riffraff to the British, right? You've got Pearl at the penal colony, and then us over at the rowdy colonies.
Hate us all. Yeah, yeah. They just mock all of us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be here.
It just reminds me of every time I have Zed try and say something American. It's always just like, like his pronunciation of anything American. Water. It's so funny.
Have you ever heard Mumbo
what's
say
an American
pants?
line?
An American accent. Mumbo makes me feel bad to be an American when he does the American accent. And I'm like, is that how we sound to people?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Pants is how you
pants. And I'm like, gosh darn it, I don't sound like that.
They add this.
Some
like,
people
nasal...
do sound like that though.
Oh
I don't know.
man.
Pants.
I hope I don't sound like
the hard
that.
A on there.
Pants.
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 Got my fancy pants.
Fancy pants on.
Pants. Pants. Sound like we were doing a little bit of beat there. All right, I distracted you enough. Let's look at the redstone.
You did, yeah.
But I really did think, I'm glad you thought so too, Tango. Sometimes I'm really out on a limb these days. Like people,
my whole life has been a lie.
my whole life's been a lie over a lot of things. I'm glad I have somebody with me in the lie. Feels like I'm always just hung out to dry, you know?
What is that, a dirt cart?
We don't talk about it.
It's a spoiler cart.
All right, you can see that I'm making progress, as you can see.
Can you possibly imagine?
Shut up!
You took it down. You took down the spoilery bits. Oh.
No, I didn't. It's there. It's there.
Well, you took down the important part. Oh, it is there. Sorry, I just wasn't rendering in.
Yeah, it doesn't render. Etho, if you looked at the spoiler wall, what do you think is behind the spoiler wall?
I can't tell. I haven't seen it. I have no idea.
Is it the clown car?
If I go around here, I'm getting some hints. Something droopy.
But what if you just look at those two things poking above the spoiler wall? What does that tell you?
Oh.
You know what it is? Pants.
Some type of creature. Some type of creature.
That's a real big one,
Not a very speedy creature. Yeah.
No, not a creature you should ever eat raw, or you might get some brain
Rar?
parasites.
How do you think? How do you know
rar?
it is? If I looked at this, I would never guess that's what it was. What do you guys have? X-ray vision or something? Like what is?
I mean, you just see those two things.
What am I not picking up? Really?
I've seen a lot of those lately.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't think I would have thought of it.
Anyway, redstone up here. Everybody up here. Look at this. Progress is being made.
Hold on. Where's the horse hole?
There's a horse hole over there.
Oh, there's one over here.
What do you think, Pearl? What do you think? Making progress here?
I think you're missing a few things.
Well, there's a few blocks still left over there, but you know.
I do really like this mail cart, though. This is cool.
Oh,
I do too.
Compliment from me, though. Thank you.
So, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, guys? Come on, everybody in. Don't be scared, Etho. Come on in.
It looks like it's totally functional to me.
I'm admiring.
What do you think?
Floor in here could use some work.
Oh, it's a work in progress. I also got a bit of a leaky roof. It's a little squishy in here.
Okay, well, I see one problem already.
What?
What? And those torches to be like that, should they?
Let me take a peek.
What do you think is wrong over here, Scar?
A message from our CEO.
Yeah, I see what he's done.
Scar.
Pearl knows. Pearl knows.
Yeah, Pearl knows how to fix it.
Maybe you let me know. I know what it is, but maybe we let the chat know. You know.
Just as an exercise for the viewers, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm gonna put a stamp
what
in,
it
and we'll
could
see if we can
be.
figure it out.
Something is telling me.
Any idea, Scar?
That
Oh, this
torch
is supposed to be
turned
like
off.
this. Oh, nailed
There you
it.
go. Yeah, fixed it.
Yep. That fixed it.
It delayed nothing even further.
Yep. Totally fixed this guy.
Okay, so now how else are we doing? Are we doing good here?
Oh yeah.
We ain't done with this one
I
yet,
have to
Scar.
fix it.
No,
Pearl fix it. Pearl
I'm
fix it.
fixing it
Well,
now.
what's wrong with
There
it?
you
Well,
go.
tell me why. Tell me what's going on.
Okay,
So
fixed it.
You always want your redstone connected to other redstone, not just like
Not just floating off in redstone.
you basically have your repeater anywhere right now. It's not doing anything.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
may as well leave this repeater at the front door at this point, Scar, if we're not using it.
Bluetooth technology.
Just leave it at the wipe our feet on it when we walk in.
Listen, he's just ahead of us. He just invented wireless redstone, all right?
Exactly. This is big news, guys. I didn't want to I didn't want to spoil anything. You know, there was an NDA, a message from our CEO, but yeah, I invented wireless redstone here. It was a big deal.
Okay,
I
until
mean,
we
that's pretty
get
much the skulk
until we
census.
figure it out, I think we'll just connect it to the redstone torch.
Probably safe.
You didn't do anything different. It looks exactly the same as it was. What did you do different that I had it?
He
Just
flipped it
take it
around.
around.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. I could have figured that out eventually. That's not big.
After you
You
found
didn't put
Oscar?
any big code in there or like fancy things. Okay. So what else do I need? I have a bell and redstone dust that I don't know where they go.
Where's
The
A
your...
lot of
Copy
stuff
of
missing on
machine.
the left here.
Yeah, this is pretty void over here.
I can walk through this still for some reason.
Yeah. So your hole down is right there.
Okay. Okay. I wondered where the hole would be. Okay.
And
So that'd
your
be there.
hole up is right there.
Oh, we're gonna have to do 2 holes. Okay.
In and out, yeah.
Okay. 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 All right. That's fine. It'll just be 2 pipes, but that'll be fine.
Redstone first, though.
There is 2.
Yeah.
There is. Okay. I can actually do this. Okay. There
I
is
think
2
you're
block
missing,
space here.
missing a few more blocks here.
Where?
A few more, yeah.
Well, so this guy I'm standing on, what's he doing right now?
As another
Is it
Front
more
door.
wireless?
Later.
Yeah,
Doormat
more
thing.
wireless.
Oh.
No.
no.
Hi, do you guys
Good.
have this
Try that.
fully memorized, by the way? Oh, jeez, that scared me. What?
I don't actually.
I'm actually struggling because I haven't done one of these in a while.
I don't remember what goes
I
there, but I'm
made one
pretty
this
sure we
morning.
need a block.
I would
against
say
the barrel.
something goes next to the barrel at the very least.
Yeah, we need a block against the barrel.
All right,
probably.
well, let's all go out here. Let's go out here. I need to figure out how to get the water here because I broke some of the water thing.
The water.
Water.
Get the water,
Water.
there.
Now I feel self-conscious now every time I
Gotta
say
get the
water.
water.
Get the water over
Water.
there.
H2O. Okay, so as you can see, I've done a very good job so far.
Oh, you were like, what's like move like 1 block at a time?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, God.
But this is where I got confused. Like, I didn't know where to put this. And then this guy was like chilling out back here. I mean, I didn't think this thing was so thick. Like, once
Okay,
I got looking at it,
let's
I was
take
like, this
care
is
of
a
these.
thick boy.
That's what she said.
These two, I always forget about these two, Scar. Let's get these not forgotten.
Okay.
Two repeaters on top there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's
I've
a
missed
repeater
those
there.
myself.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Okay.
And look over here. There's something else
There's
important
a
over
magical torch after the block there. That's important. So just memorize those 2 repeaters. the
1,
block
2,
and the torch.
3, and then out. Boom. I got this, guys. Jeez, I almost fell in hole again.
here. You will become amazing at parkour if you do redstone. It's
Okay.
like one of
Okay.
the,
Here we
Yeah,
go,
one of the
guys. Here we go.
training
Here we go.
grounds.
We're back in. We're back in.
except for Tango. I don't know what happened with Tango.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
dropped the ball somewhere. Yeah.
There's always one of those.
yeah.
I'll have you know, I'm the parkour
He got
champion.
used to using scaffolding
there were
instead.
crowns involved last season.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did win the crown, didn't you?
Uh-huh. Thank you very much. Where
So-
does that go? Over...
It does
I don't
help
even
to
remember. Oh, it's
imagine
the
what the machine is
button.
doing. You see how there's a button
Yeah.
here, Scar?
Yeah.
That button has to do something.
Yeah. So I
We
assume there needs to be a
need-
block like here.
lower.
Okay. So like here.
And then another one next to that.
Okay. Okay. So then one here.
Above that.
Next to it.
Yeah, there you go. And now those 2 repeaters.
Let's go. Wait, I still have 1 extra block. Uh-oh.
Those 2 repeaters go on top of those 2 blocks you just did.
Okay, but I feel like something's not right. Okay. No, wait. That's not right because Etho said follow the redstone. That's a button, so it needs to go this way.
That's right. That's
There,
right.
there you go.
Hey.
Now, what was on the back of those blocks?
I lit it up like a Christmas tree. Oh, you're right. The torch.
Nice. We got that
Excellent.
triple and gate installed now.
Oh, love it.
When I opened the redstone school, I'd love to learn what an AND gate is.
Yeah,
Basically, 3 conditions need to be met for this to trigger.
Okay.
One
Mr.
of them is the button press.
Sound like
this
the permit
torch
office.
right here. Only. It does sound like the permit office.
It just gave me flashbacks to the permit office, guys. All right. Okay. Really, this is solid. Boom, done.
Not so much. Not so much.
I do have this extra block that I
That goes
haven't found
low.
out where to put.
This is a good learning opportunity, actually. Wait a sec. So,
Okay, yeah, teach me. No, don't give a man a fish. Give the man.
All right,
a
I'm gonna
fishing
put
pole.
something in this barrel,
Yeah.
and now put a block next to the barrel, Scar.
Oh, it would need a redstone signal, right? Oh, but I don't have redstone.
You can go one up.
Really?
Next to the barrel.
Does this power the block that is it? Oh.
Look at that. So comparators work through a block. It's reading what's inside the barrel right now.
And it's reading. Oh, it's reading something. Okay, so it's reading that there is an item in it, giving it a redstone signal.
Yeah, and if you take
Correct.
those items out, the comparator goes off.
Okay. Okay. So what else? What other pieces do I have not put on here yet? I'm doing good, guys.
I don't even remember how to build this part.
Did you hear what he just said? Did you hear what he just said? He said he doesn't even know.
He's got the triple land gate up, so I think he's mostly done.
Is
What's left?
that just like fake nerd talk or is that real nerd talk?
It's actual nerd talk. All right, so snag this repeater. I don't remember what that did though.
Yeah,
did that
no.
power your? Did that power your?
Well, let's
Dropper
do what
to
Etho
remove the
said,
stand.
right? Shoot, without the thing here, it's hard to know where the buttons were.
Does that power the light? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that is pretty far over. Yeah, that's to power your light to let you know you have mail.
Okay, okay. So I'm
snag
just
that
gonna
repeater.
break
You
that.
can just take everything else at this point. Just yeah.
Well, I mean, there isn't any redstone components at this point.
No, I know. Just snag the blocks. Yeah,
I don't have any glass. I broke the glass, so I feel bad about that.
you're fine.
Okay, okay. Look at Etho up there, like I've got wings, everyone. Hey, no spoilers, Etho.
I'm not spoiling.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at what it was.
Okay. Okay.
I honestly don't remember how this works, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a block. That comparator needs to power a block now.
Okay,
This
and
is
it was
the
down low.
freakiest clown I've ever seen, though, Scar. I gotta say. Oh.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Serenity now. Serenity now.
Serenity now.
All right. Oh gosh, there's like a ladder, right?
A ladder?
Yeah. So near
yeah.
the barrel, there's quite a few blocks that go on an angle, and there's also a redstone dust that I feel like I don't have somewhere. I'm trying to look at a screenshot I took, and I don't see that piece of.
Well, we need to power that light.
Okay, where's the
Right,
light?
so-
Light's here. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So when something's in the barrel, we want the light to be on.
How's that? Is that moving? Is that good?
That would work, but I would
what-
suggest moving that forward a block.
It's gotta go.
What do you mean? So if you need to power the light, right?
If you power the block adjacent to the light will turn on.
Adjacent to the light.
So
Can you
I would
explain?
put that
Maybe.
stone right here.
Put the block against the light, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And
Oh, binary.
Then a repeater.
Does the repeater go on this level here?
Yeah,
Yep,
that
yep.
way, yeah. And then you can move that block up, and it'll send the power through the
Right
block.
next to the light.
Oh, okay. This is how I always get. I've been confused by this
There you
from
go.
the very beginning, Etho. Is how some things can send power through. Whenever I've done redstone, which I've actually done redstone very little in the last few years, it was a lot of guesswork. And once in a while, it would power something. And I'm like, well, that was magic.
It's very confusing stuff.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate
so
you
now
saying
you
it's
have your-
confusing. It makes me feel less dumb. Thank you.
You have your comparator, which lights up when there's something in the barrel.
Okay.
You need to take that and power that repeater down below it so that it lights the light, right?
Yeah, so Pearl needs to place that redstone dust on the block below her, right? And then
Correct.
I place that. Sorry about this, Pearl. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. I need to place a block there.
You
Here
didn't
on the
need
block
to
spawn.
move me. You got it wrong, man.
There, like that.
That was
There
perfect.
you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's go.
Perfect.
And then
now,
wasn't
if we
in the
put something
way.
in,
That's no
dude, the bell rung.
and the light is on,
Oh, the other bell went down below.
you did redstone
done.
Scar.
Oh
think
my
it's
gosh, I'm a
actually done now
genius.
too,
Oh
right?
my god. I have built the Hermitcraft mail system.
He's got some unnecessary blocks. I'll just say that.
Really? Which ones?
Does this need to be on more of a? Let's see here.
Yeah, it needs to be a full thing. Chat's been really adamant to make sure that's on a full.
Yeah.
I can check it. Look, I've
It
got
might be a
little.
4-ticker. I don't remember.
I think that's a 4-ticker.
It's a 4-ticker.
Yeah, chat's been on me about that one.
Right.
So
the piston extends, breaks the shulker. That spits out the stamp, and then 4 ticks later, the piston extends, pushing the stamp down the hole.
Well,
I think he's got it. Uh-oh. Oh, no good.
That was weird, wasn't it? Try that again, Etho. Try it again.
That was strange.
Do it again.
Okay, you got it.
I'm not sure what I did.
I just took out of it.
Oh, okay.
He's got some things that shouldn't be where they are. Let's just say that.
Okay, I think it's good.
Yeah,
He's got
there
some
was a
things where they
redstone
shouldn't
piece.
be.
it's all the. I didn't add anything to it. It's all the blocks that were over
You just
there.
put them in the wrong place.
Oh, okay. I see. Maybe we just break a couple things,
Yeah.
kick a couple things.
More random blocks. Generally will make it work.
Just get rid of a few pieces. Here
All
and
right.
there.
Hey, the bell's working. That's a good thing.
I think you
Well,
got it.
technically it's in the
Yeah,
wrong
there
place,
we
but
go.
it works, so that's what matters.
Very nice.
What's the repeater connected to opposite the torch? It's powering this piston here. You don't need a block there.
I'm gonna add a little bit of lighting in here, Scar, just so you don't get creepers blowing it up.
That's a great point. I don't have any torches on me.
I think
That's
he's
one thing
getting
you
it.
learn very
Is it
quickly when you do
working?
redstone.
Or is
I
there a
think-
torch in the back missing somewhere?
No,
I
looks
tested
like
it. It
he's
seemed to
good
work.
now.
Okay.
Just
The
take
bees do
little-
get a little annoying, I'll say.
It's just missing the water column, but that comes later.
Yeah.
Do you know how to
I
evict
think
bees, by the way?
Everything else looks fine.
Where are your
They're
bees
very
at?
loud in here.
Yeah, they're very buzzy.
Do you hear bee? I just hear a little bit of like squishy sounds. Do you hear any like bee sounds?
I hear bee sounds, yeah.
Really?
I have
you got
noticed-
your passives down. Go.
Well, don't the beehives themselves make noise when there's bees in them?
This is something I think a lot of people can't hear that sound though. Because I did that bee prank in like season 7, and most people didn't even notice the bees.
Really?
Yeah,
You telling me there's something wrong with
I'm
my
hearing
ears?
constant buzzing, yeah.
I'm hearing the buzzing too, but some people I think can't hear that.
The
It's like
buzzing
too
in
low
my
frequency.
Ears, make it stop. Oh, you mean you're saying like the sound is actually being made? The
They just
human
don't
being
hear it.
can't hear it.
The
Wow.
human is like, it's too deep.
Wow.
Can you hear it, Scar?
There's people. You guys don't
Pearl?
hear buzzing right now.
I can hear buzzing. That's why I'm so confused. You guys can't hear it?
My whole chat is like, no, they can't. Some like the chat is split 50-50. Some can hear it,
You
some
can't
can't.
hear buzzing?
What block
What?
is that? Let me see if maybe it's just a volume thing. Let me turn it up.
Wait,
There we go. It's blocks.
Oh, I heard it! Oh my god, it scared me. Why did? Oh jeez! Oh my gosh! It's just like out of nowhere. I just heard a bee go right past my ear. That scared me.
bee.
No, like straight up, like it was like right in my right ear too. It was scary. But other than that, like I can barely hear it, and I have my volumes all the way up.
I think mine was just too low.
Like
Yeah, my
multiple
block
bees at
sounds.
once.
If your
Okay,
block
so
sounds
I
are
was
too low, you
worried that
won't
there was
hear it.
something wrong with me. Ethan was giving me a look, like I should go get checked out. Like
I think there is something to it though, because I don't know. Like some people, they had bees in
I
their
don't know.
nests for the whole
I think-
season.
They just have their block sounds too low. I think that's not too low, or it's below human detectable range.
well, you do lose certain frequencies as you get older. Like sounds were so much louder as kids, right? I know this from Disneyland. If I may be so bold to mention Disneyland, there are certain rides I used to always have to like cover my ears on,
look at
and
that
then
time.
as like
It's,
That's
as
a good
like
point,
an adult,
actually,
like
yeah.
it doesn't bother me at all.
Late, I
It's,
think.
So I think there are
Get a little
frequencies you lose as you get back here
Yes.
as a kid.
Get a little late,
where's
Scar.
the
All
horse
right,
hole?
I have to go to bed.
No, don't go to the horse hole. Whoa.
Hey, oh, hey, we're shooting things over here.
So if you guys could point me to the like where the holes need to go down, did we figure
Yeah,
out
they're
those?
already
That's the
made
only
there.
thing I didn't know.
Yep.
So here and here. And then if I gave you some glass, would you show me where the water spouts need to go?
Free glass?
Don't talk to me about glass. Etho, by the way, a bit of a spoiler, but
I saw
Some enforcement's going to be taking place on you soon.
Oh no, I will be redoing it. I will be redoing some of it.
That's okay. That's okay. You know, you just hang tight. You just hang tight.
Where did he go?
Water.
Did he fall?
I think
What's
he's
wrong?
gonna get some glass.
Oh, there he is. Hi.
I got a glass. So
Okay.
I didn't even build the shop, Scar.
a message from our CEO. The CEO was absent during this moment. All right, Tango. Where's the glass go?
So
Like here? Like this?
Just around the hopper.
That's
What
your
about
bubble
down
lighter.
here? A little of something there too?
Basically, just around that column. Bring it up. Yep.
Okay. And then I assume just kind of over the top like that?
Pretty much.
Wants to
Yep,
flow
yep,
into
yep.
the hopper.
And one more. Yeah.
In front.
There you
Okay.
go.
Perfect.
Very good. And then you just gotta make it
Yay!
a bubble vader, but you're good.
Is there a point to this chest? A chat was saying that there wasn't.
It's for postal service items.
You've asked me that like 7 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
it's
I?
for stamps and whatever. If you want to store extra shulkers, it's just utility. It doesn't. Nothing is automated. Nothing goes into it. It's just you do not have to have it there if you don't want it.
By the way, I have shulkers for the post office now. If you want to come and get them,
Oh,
How much?
Official.
they are free, but you can't use them anywhere outside of the mailbox.
I could use a few of those.
Me too.
Postal service property is a federal offense, punishable by imprisonment in the
Tango,
bowels of the Redstone. Yeah.
have you ever seen those? You know, if you maybe went on vacation or you got a lot of mail and they give you that plastic container that looks like it's
Yeah,
like 1,000
yeah,
years
yeah.
old.
Yeah, that's
It's
exactly
like
what it is.
that's pretty much what these are.
But
And
it
if you
says
steal it,
literally
they-
on there that
yeah.
if you misuse this container, you will go to
Oh,
jail.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
scary.
yeah. It's
Yes, that's what's gonna
It's-
happen here if you steal
it's
our mail.
kind of like the tag on your mattress. You don't mess with that, man. Someone, you
That's true.
prison for life.
Man, look at this.
Can
We
come
did
and
it.
collect some for use, but you know.
We did it. Look at this. Look at the mess we left, but that's okay.
You're good.
You'll just cover over it anyway. It's fine.
Cover.
No big deal.
Etho knows me
Ethan,
too
we were
well.
talking a possible idea, but I don't think it would work. I was gonna say like my initial thought was he could actually leave the redstone down there and just use water stream to bring it. Oh, we have friends. Water streams to bring it over there.
Every
but
time.
I don't think that would work, right? Because 3x3 chunk loading distance. It's more than.
Guys, it's gonna go bad. Oh gosh, it's gonna go bad. Oh
Wow.
This thing's really
You don't
bad.
have to steal.
It won't make it to his. The only issue with that is if the minecarts pile up. Otherwise, it'll just load when he's in the area, right?
Yeah.
Silver Wolf
Beat-em said it would work.
1999 cheered Dex 300. Sorry for
I don't know if the
Beat-em's
minecarts
ain't
will
in the
pile up or
postal
not.
I just
service.
got diagnosed
Because if the
with
minecarts
hand,
pile up,
food
they might
mouth
bounce
disease,
backwards into the portal
disappointed
again.
face,
Well, but the
this
minecarts are
sucks.
just down here, right? The
Thanks
minecarts
for
never come up
helping
here,
my feel
so.
better though, Scar.
I mean,
Heart.
getting to the. Oh yeah, if he leaves this here, yeah, that's fine.
I think all it'll do is the incoming
Let
mail
them do nerd talk, guys.
may not make it to his mailbox until he comes here. Then it'll load
Yeah,
and
that's
then
fine.
continue on. Yeah.
That would work.
I'm trying to do this right, Etho. I'm trying to fill in the blocks.
So you want to leave at least some of it here, right? So
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
where to continue the beam from.
There we go. There we
Perfect.
go. Boom.
Gonna leave the scaffolding of all things.
Well, we need to go down there. Etho,
Loves the scaffolding. That's
how
fine.
come I didn't get a ladder at my redstone thing and I got scaffolding? Because Etho's got a
Tango did
ladder
this
at
one.
his.
Tango did this one.
Scaffolding is utility access. It's wonderful.
But you can't go down it quickly. It's very annoying.
Can't go down ladders quickly either unless you dig another hole.
It has an express feature on ladders, Tango, and you can just zip down. Plus, you know where you're going. You're going up, you can see where you're going. When you're going down, you can see where you're going. When you're going through scaffolding, you have no idea where you're going. Also,
in this case,
makes
I'll
no
give it to you,
sense.
ladders would be superior. I agree. I just
That's the thing.
so
The
used to-
scaffolding people never dig another hole. It's just the scaffolding hole.
the scaffolding people.
Also, look at this.
That's good enough for them always.
How is it possible that we can go through this solid surface?
And that is the beauty of it, right there.
It's Bluetooth bodies. That's how.
Wait, what?
Still chiming in.
This is some 5G stuff going on. Oh no.
Wireless, man. Don't question it.
Oh
at
god,
that.
he has
Woo!
scaffolding on
Welcome to it.
demand. This is even
Yeah,
worse.
Of course I do.
Woo!
It's glorious.
I mean, it's okay. Like, it's okay to make
Free-floating
scaffolding
ladder.
that you're not using. It's also like you get up there and it's like, you put it up there. It's like, is this going to go wide or is it going to go long?
What do you mean?
Well, it's like, I want it to go this way. And it's like, okay, you go with that.
There you
Okay,
go.
well,
You
I'm
just
proving
made it
my
go
own
that
self.
way.
But
Okay,
it's like
okay.
Gotta learn how
that.
to use
and-
scaffolding. Yeah.
It's just better to go like this. Done. Boom. Done. Now I'm done. Boom. Boom. Done. Done.
I
Done.
mean, come up here and
And look at this. Oh my gosh. I have unlimited scaffolding, Tango. Look.
And
Unlimited
look,
scaffolding.
When I'm done, one click, the whole thing's down. You don't have to like go up and dig it and
What happens
mess
if you run out of
around and-
scaffolding, Tango? Do you have an endless supply of scaffolding around you? Do you have an
That
endless
is
supply?
That's the flaw. Yeah, yeah.
It's your fate.
64 is never
Heaps,
enough.
though.
can't convince them, Pearl. They're just
Oh,
close
is
minded. They
Pearl
don't-
one of
they
them
don't see it.
too?
Oh.
Of course she
There-
is. She's an intelligent
is-
builder.
There is downsides and upsides to both of them. I will say that much. The one-click bamboo on the scaffolding is fantastic. The being able to crouch on dirt is fantastic without going down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, really depends what you need it for, I feel like. It's all context.
She sounds
be.
very confused.
Yeah, she cut off there.
I'm speaking logic. Fine. Ignore me. It's
She did
whatever.
cut off
This
for a
is a
second. I didn't
server
know
of
what you were saying.
extremist, Pearl. Not balanced opinions.
Of course.
Why is
Sorry,
there
gotta
scaffolding
watch
over
your
here?
opinion.
It's beautiful, artistic.
You know, we hunted the server for left-hand people. We should hunt the server for people who have
Well,
Who
that
are
would be
scaffoldings?
90% of the server. It's not much of a hunt. Look at these guys taunting us. They're like they're thinking about attacking us, and they're just like, nah, Etho's there. We'll just run away.
Wait a second, you've
don't
been a
think he's
little
that
bold there,
threatening.
Tango, thinking that 90% of the server is scaffolders. Who else is out
Yeah.
there? What about Cub? Is he? I don't think Cub's a scaffolder. I don't think Ren's a scout.
The best part about it is mid-sentence, you didn't even like the thought didn't even leave.
I think the scaffolders just won, actually.
Yeah, the scaffolders choose violence to make
That's
their
what happens
points.
when you mess with the scaffolders.
You walked in front of a
Well
boat.
done,
What
Pearl.
can I
Well
say?
done.
Wow,
Sometimes
we know
subtlety
what kind of people we're
is
dealing with,
best.
Etho. Violence.
There
I
any
think
more
they might have
extra-
just converted me, Scar. I don't know.
Any more
I,
thoughts you want to make about scaffolding?
They're
my
also
friend, huh?
thieves, and they stole my meat. They stole my meat. It's gone.
Oh, I
God, why
did
were
take
you
Kawu.
so low health?
I did take Kawu.
You took Kawu,
Oh,
I tried it.
and my food's gone. I'm starving to death. And somebody's got my sword.
yeah, it's a great sword.
Somebody's got your sword?
That's my sword.
Somebody's got my sword.
I've only got mine.
I got it.
I ain't got
I got
yours.
it.
Got
Having
this
an
cool
issue.
head,
Hand me the
There
sword.
you go.
I'll finish him off.
I love how there's just like all these captains. Like by the end of the season, there's gonna be 700 captains and boats all around the server.
We never know when you need a captain.
You never know.
got-
Yeah.
I got
And
your food.
may I have my meat? Thank you. Jeez. 6, really?
How much did you have?
I had at least 15.
We had a bit of a meat mixing, Scar.
Oh, jeez.
That's, I don't want any part of that.
I am a good boy.
Great and Scar, please.
So you did it. Your redstone is complete. You can put your mail in your mailbox now.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I haven't even looked at this yet. Wow, the lag is insane. Wow. You guys experiencing block lag today?
Nope.
It must be because you used it.
Must be.
Hey, the bell went off.
Hey.
Hey!
I want to think of some things to really make this like dance and light up when there's actual mail. Like I want there to be like a, something that really like indicate there's mail in here. So I need to think of some lights, some signs, something.
Turn on a beacon. Smoke can pour out the top.
I hate
Fireworks can go off.
Beacons have been a blight on the Minecraft landscape
I
since they've been
completely
in Inception? No, in
Yep.
something.
Tinted glass on top of a beacon Should turn off the visuals of the beacon effect while still bestowing the benefits.
Wow.
Been asking for it for years.
That's brilliant.
It's a no-brainer.
The beacon beam is.
It's a no-brainer.
I agree.
That's brilliant. I love it.
It's embarrassing they haven't added it yet.
I pushed for it too, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Do they love the beam? Are they big on the beam?
I don't know. Nobody likes the beam.
Nobody likes the beam.
The beam is bad.
It's obnoxious.
It's super obnoxious.
It is
You're trying to
bit much.
see a build and there's a beam in your face. It's like not being able to wave a hair out of your face.
Yeah.
There. Every time.
Yeah, I agree. That would be nice to get rid of that. And yeah, tinted glass is a great idea.
To Nimbomb. Make this happen.
Did you get a reply?
We need a quality of life update. Like, they don't need new stuff, just quality of life.
Inventory, please. That'd be nice, yeah.
Yeah. And we shouldn't have to install a mod to be able to see inside shulkers.
What's wrong with the horses, Etho?
Going up, going up levels,
away?
right?
Yeah.
The wandering.
Did I just?
Where you're going uphill and
I did
or
freeze there
upstairs
for a
and your
second.
horse like rubber bands back and forth.
Yeah, it happens in Grian's Hole.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to fix that. It drives me insane.
Horses don't like stairs.
Yeah.
No.
They're
Stairs are
terrified
even
of
just
them.
going up things in general.
They stutter.
But the worst is stairs. I want that to be fixed.
There we are.
Experiencing quite a bit of lag.
Are you on Pearl's the one with less bars? Oh, never mind.
Oh, there goes Scar.
None of your bars just took a tank. Yep.
Yeah,
And I'm not affected today for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a lag spike almost every like a certain amount of time. There's like it's perfectly spaced on my screen. Like can you see that, Etho, on my stream if you tuned in? Like you can see there's like a perfect pattern of lag spikes every time. Little
yellow bars.
The what?
You got like little yellow bars? Is that what you're talking about?
It's a solid green at the bottom with a big orange yellow spike every probably 2 seconds. But all is perfectly spaced out.
Interesting.
Yep. Are you Chrome open?
Do what?
You have Chrome open? Google Chrome.
Well, yeah, I mean, all my windows are open for chat and stuff. That's Chrome.
I bet you I know what it is.
Yes.
What?
It's that redstone clock you have at your train engine.
Oh,
It's
you!
overloading It's overloading things, Scar.
It is absolutely not. I'm over here, innocent train operator, and I have the lag police come over here and be like, "Whoa, boy, everybody, we got 2 hoppers, everyone. Gosh, God forbid the server's going to be down by tomorrow." And then, people have like, all sorts of crazy stuff out there. It's like 4 hoppers.
Scar? I don't think you locked the... We got to establish the lag police, Tango. Me and you, you know?
Yeah, we do.
Scar's pushing the boundaries here.
Okay, I'll have you admit. I'll have you know. I was going to do another one of those redstone clockers things, the ones in there, up by the fishing line, and I decided not to, and it was just for you.
This is just too much.
I swear, this thing can't cause lag.
What is it?
This thing can't cause lag up here. There's no way.
It doesn't cause that much lag, but it does cause lag.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, I mean, I have those in my mail lady van, so.
See?
Yeah.
We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide.
We're gonna add it to the list.
Oh, drop my heads.
I was trying to commit suicide down here by the trains.
Well, are you guys proud of me about the mail system? I did a decent job. I did a decent job.
You got it done. You got it done. You
Redstone
just gotta do
complete.
the water
It's
streams
fixed.
and
you're good.
Now about the stuff down at the bottom.
Yeah, that can stay.
Okay, are you sure that can stay?
I'm fairly certain it can stay.
Okay, so my next thing is figuring out how to just hook these 2 holes together with the 2 holes in there, and then
So
okay.
just do it under like 10 blocks below this or something, and
maybe I'll when I do those eventually, I probably will have to ask you, Tango, to know which one's going and which one's coming.
Oh,
I can imagine mixing them up for sure.
Water up, air down.
Yeah, but I'm gonna goof it out.
Okay, you let me know.
the only downside of not moving it is your mail is gonna be like 10 to 15 seconds slower than most people's.
That's okay. That's all right. That's fine.
Do I need to flick off Scar's light now because it's technically not ready?
His light?
Yeah, the post office. I got lights from all the active mail.
He'll get packages. He just won't. He won't pick them up before they despawn.
Yeah,
So
I think
it'll be
I should
destroyed,
probably
yeah.
turn off his light.
You
Turn
should
off
probably
my
turn
light.
his light, yeah.
Okay, I'll turn off your light.
Then
Let me
does
know
it
when
go
it's
to the
back on.
post office, Pearl?
No.
What? Oh, no, we haven't got that hooked up that way
It
yet.
doesn't do anything.
So what if somebody sends me something in the mail?
You better hurry and fix your water
Oh,
streams, yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, get it done ASAP.
Yeah, chop chop.
Oh, no. Okay.
Because they'll just
There's a
be
reason
spoiled.
plumbers shut the water off before they work on the pipes.
Fair enough. Fair
Not even
enough.
Lost Mail can do this one.
Well, at least I got this done. I'm happy about that. FCT, so it's the snail mail. Oh, God. How did you guys... I still don't understand how people guessed that was a snail. I don't get it.
Oh, it's got two little antennas with eyeballs on the
Yeah,
end
but
of
this
it.
could be anything.
Snail.
This could be anything.
They're only used that way for that particular thing.
Yeah, for snails.
You talking about the clown?
Have fun back there, Etho.
Alrighty, I'm gonna head out, guys. Excellent work on the redstone, Sir Scar.
Thank
Star
you.
Star Wars.
Yes,
All right.
thank you. I noticed, Etho, you didn't call me Sir Scar.
Why am I calling you Sir Scar?
Because of my great feats that I accomplished in the Nether the other night.
Okay.
And that's
He doesn't watch your videos. He doesn't watch your videos.
I know.
He doesn't like Scar.
I know. He watches
Well, what did you
horses
do
stuck
in the
in the
Nether?
snow
He's not
videos,
a fan.
which we learned.
Chaos Monster _ tipped $10. The lag pattern.
funny.
The other day, Ethan's like, yeah, I was watching this video of this horse. It was like on its back with its legs up in the air in the snow, and I'm like,
He was
what?
kicking his legs up in the air like he was stuck in the snow. It was funny.
And he just wouldn't stop talking about it.
Either like started that video for an hour just laughing and rolling.
It's snow humor. I don't think, especially Tango and Pearl, you guys aren't going to get snow humor.
No.
Do you not laugh watching people slip on snow and ice and stuff?
So when you watch this, you just like, are you having like the condescending, silly non-snow person, right? Because you're a Canadian. Is that it? Who would get stuck in snow?
Why are you looking
No,
at me?
we've all been there, and it's funny when it happens to someone else.
Gotcha. Okay.
Have you seen the famous video from Portland of the two people who had moved there from California, and they're like, "We love it when it snows. It's a great consistency for running low impact."
Yes. And then she runs and
then
slips.
she takes like 4 steps and just flat on her back.
Oh, it's such a good one.
And they got like
she
perfect, like their clothes are like brand new. They're like,
I
the
never
snow
saw
creates a
that.
perfect impact.
and she took a hard one there too. It wasn't this.
Face creates an
That was
impact.
such an influx of Californians in that time too. So there was that was not an uncommon occurrence, especially them like driving down a hill and realizing it's icy and they're like, woo, there's just trucks and everything smashing. Great clip. Great clip. I'm with you on that one, Etho. That was a great one.
There's some good snow humor out there.
Snow humor.
All right, guys. Goodbye.
See
Thing
ya.
was like,
Bye.
you tell me
I'm gonna
when
run
there's
out, too.
cactus
It's
humor.
late.
Pearl's like, when
gonna
there's
go be-
kangaroos, we'll talk.
Bye.
I'm gonna go be productive as well, Scar. But
Okay.
fantastic job on the redstone. I'm impressed.
Thank you, Etho. Thank you. I worked hard.
The train's looking great.
Look at these compliments. Don't look at the back. All right.
Wait a sec. Wait, Scar.
What?
We have to have one word here. I gotta give you one, maybe two things.
Okay. What do you got?
Your trains aren't connected,
Oh, I was actually gonna work on that.
like at all. Like a couple cars aren't connected.
Well, you can see there's a hookup on this side. Look at this. I hooked them up.
Yeah, that's great.
That one's hooked up. But no, you're right. I haven't hooked up the other ones. It looks awkward.
That's a little strange.
Yeah,
Anyways,
well, it'll have its proper hookups.
That's it.
Okay, all right. See, Etho. Goodbye. Have a
See
good
you.
time. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. We got the redstone all sorted. We just got to work on these water channels and then decorate in here. This thing takes up far more room than I anticipated. So that's a problem. But yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm actually very happy about that because over here, yeah, we could have put it here, but I think it would have caused problems. Second thing is that I want to start working on a few other things besides the train soon. So we're going to work on the without wings, this is so hard to show. Let me just pop into FreeCam. FreeCam is useful right now without wings. So I've considered a few different things in terms of the layout of this area. So as you know, first of all, I'm gonna move my head so you can actually see something because my big head's in the way, my big dumb head. You see this little round lump here? That's gonna go away. We're obviously we're gonna flatten that entire area right there. So that hill is gonna be no longer a hill. This little section of green right here, that's an area that I'm not entirely sure what to do. You guys. So I think what I'm going to do is start filling in a little bit of land right here. And so basically, if I could, I would want to put the entrance to the zoo maybe right here and then have a wandering path that goes like this, if that makes sense. And then use this area maybe for like water creatures, or maybe Mubba wants to build in that area. I wanted to make sure Mubba has enough room because this train did get kind of close to him. So I kind of shifted the base a little further this way. So if the entrance to the zoo was right here and it passes through there, and then, yeah, I think that could work out really well. And then this area right here, I've considered building a giant warehouse that's kind of attached to the mountain where our storage area could go, because I was going to do a storage car right here, but the amount of storage that we do need in Minecraft these days is ever expanding, right? Even compared to last season, we didn't have all the tough blocks or all these extra copper blocks. So we need exponential more storage. So I was considering doing like another tunnel or something on this side to fill that void. And yeah, I think we could do something. Maybe even like a warehouse with multiple trains like sticking out of it could be really cool. And each one of the cars in the warehouse could potentially be the storage system. So there could be like multiple cars in there. And it's attached to Magic Mountain, which is a plus all around. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to decide. I'm not going to go with redstone this time. So that's one thing I've decided from the get-go is I'm not going to do redstone. A lot of people don't realize that the storage system I had in season 9 that was built into the shops in Main Street actually worked. It actually worked a lot. The problem was is that it was always breaking and I was fixing it, but it did work. Like it did sort the items. It just broke a lot. And this season, I don't want to spend that many hours fixing it because it was a substantial amount of time. And then when it broke at the end of the season, it was kind of like, hey, do I want to finish the interior of the castle or do I want to finish the system again? And I decided I would do the interior of the castle. So sadly, when the world download came out, it was broken and people just assumed it was always broken. So yeah. So that's where I'm at with that for a bit. So that's that. So I want to think about maybe adding the storage system there, maybe like a big train warehouse. You know, like Thomas the Tank Engine. Remember when they were all like chilling in their barn, right? And all their heads were sticking out. I would love to do something like that, where the multiple engines are coming out of there. I think could be cool because basically this is a train station stop that the zoo train stopped at. That I decided this is where the zoo's gonna go, if that makes sense. So I want to wrap the train aspect of it all once I get the rest of the cars on the train, a little bit of train infrastructure around this just to make it feel a little bit more I don't know, themed, if you will, like maybe a water tower, a little train platform, you know, have some animals walking around that have gotten off of the train, and then we move into the zoo. Most of the zoo ideas are just in my head. I don't really have any like sketches yet, which I need to work on. Good day. Auspicious, thank you so much for the tip, much appreciated. Let's see, a train yard. Then you can move the mailbox there for a change. Yeah, we'll just move on. Let's move it again. Move it again. But yeah, no, I think I'm pretty happy with this. This is just a big grass field that I feel like really needs something. I just don't know what exactly. And like I said, maybe that Thomas the Tank Engine like barn where all the guys were on there. So I think it'd be cool. I would pay money this year sketchbook. I've showed it a few times. I don't know where it is. But yeah, it's a thing. I should show you guys my tree design. So for this area, I want to create redwood trees. I've never made redwood trees. Very excited to do redwood trees. Grew up around redwood trees. I've been tinkering around. Would you guys like to see my test world? It's a rare thing to see. A test world that is so old that there's people probably it's about a 12-year-old world. It's quite interesting. You want to see the world? Okay, let's see the world. All right. I'll show you the world. I'll show it to you. All right. And I'll show you my redwood tree. Because you came out to stream, you guys are super awesome. You get a sneak peek, okay? I developed Scar's test bed when I was working in the original Scarland, my survival world, and I made this world at the end of 2011. So there is some really, really old and really peculiar oddities inside this world. But let's see if we can make this work. Boom, game, bam, hello. So I've been working on redwood trees, and I've just been tinkering around with them because I've just been having such a hard time with the look of them, trying to nail something that feels redwoody and also not super resource intensive, because this is a lot of acacia wood. So I was thinking about mixing in a little bit of like terracotta, a little bit in there. So yeah, you guys got to give me a little bit of a heads up on like what you think. I do like the base structure of this one. It is a little bigger than I want to build in that area. So its scaled down version of this one actually, I think, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So yeah, and worst came the worst, I made a bunch of other trees that I had fun with, so I'll just do these instead. If the redwood doesn't work out. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. I even made like a little palette here just to kind of like visually look at some of the colors, how they work together. Because I really do want to make a redwood tree that looks decent. Larry? Yeah, Larry is over there. Different Larry shapes. This is the different Larry shapes I've made. So you can see there's lots of different ones. Because I was just trying to get the shape of like a circle. I think this is the one I used actually. These ones were like more finished, but I think this one's close to what I did. I can't remember. Yeah, I tried a lot of different versions. I even tried actually this is Stan. This was a one I was going to add. Stan was supposed to have a friend. This was actually the original design, but I was always going to make one of the orange ones. This is the first one I made. So I made a bunch of them because I was like, can I even make an organic snail? Is this even possible in Minecraft? That's the first one I made. That's the second one. And then I pivoted. I'm remembering right. So now the third, because you could kind of see this go into like a little bit of a pattern. Then I tried to make a circle. And then I started figuring out how to make stand like this. Yeah, I just tried lots of different shapes and stuff to try to see what I could do to make the shapes necessary. Yeah, that came out. I love Stanley. Larry, not Stanley, was the best. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to work out. Is getting this done. Speaking of Nembaum, that's his farm I was trying to make once. So yeah, that's the redwood tree. This one, I don't know. I like this base because I think this base has a more natural redwood shape. It just needs to be spruced up with some extra detail, if that makes sense. Give us a tour? All right, I'll give you a tour. Give you a tour. You're seeing the real behind the scenes here. This is real behind the scenes Scar action. This was fun. Like, I just made a bunch of different shapes when I was making the magical village. Not all of my builds are in this world. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. There's chunks of arrows that are missing. But this is one where I was just like trying different things. When I actually built these in the world, right, I made these as like test trees. The real trees that were in season 7 were about 5 times that size. But you can see where I was just trying to get the idea, right? It's like a sketch, right? It's just like, could this tree work with a bridge like this? And then in season 7, then I built it. And there's a different builds. I really like this one. This one never got built in there. It was gonna have like a little drawbridge to a second building like this one. It just never worked. It just never got the right vibe on it.
Lady Cheered X300, look up Humboldt Redwoods State Park for inspiration. Oh sure, I will definitely do that. Hey, there's my my elephant that I made for season 9 for Scarland. These were pumpkins. I don't remember if I ever put these in season 7's world or not. But I made a couple little pumpkin designs for the magical village, and I
quite honestly don't know if I ever built those or not. I definitely built this guy, but I don't remember. Did I make those pumpkins? Because they're kind of cool. Here's just more little like doodads and stuff, right? Some like I was made the balloon. I was trying different colors on the balloon. But yeah, no, there's all sorts of fun stuff. Like I said, there's lots of eras in this world. This is when this is fun. This is when the nether blocks were added to Minecraft, and I just put them all down and was just having fun, like seeing what they would look like. This lamp design, I say that's a solid lamp design right there. That's a solid lamp design. Never used it, but it's a solid lamp design that I might use someday. These trees were fun. I was playing around with like the bath salt to see if potentially you can make like a dead tree. I was trying it. It didn't really work that well. I do like these. These were fun. Just threw them together for funsies. These, of course, were some nether trees. These might see the light of day at some point. Like I said, it's just a sketchbook of ideas that I have in my world. Stuff like that. You could see me make like 9 million tree designs, trying to like nail the shapes of trees. Let's go deep, guys. Let's go way back in time. Let's go way back in time. This is our final stop, 2012. I built this world because I realized in Minecraft, I'm wearing netherite in this world for whatever reason. I never realized I was wearing actual netherite in this world. That is so weird. Anyway, I needed to make furniture, and I did not know how to make furniture. So in 2012, I just decided I should try to make as many little pieces of furniture as possible and just see what works. So this is, man, it's so crazy to think that these blocks were all like laid down in 2012. The reason these were built was that I was making a tree house and I needed a bed, and I just started making 1,000 beds. And I thought, you know what? I could probably refer back to these beds at some point, and I never did. I never did. I mean, that's not even a bad bed for today. Obviously, back then, we had very limited blocks in 2012. There was no... Man, I don't even think we had spruce trapdoors or gates. No, I don't think we did, because you can see that I used oak for them, because we didn't have spruce trapdoors or gates back then, or trapdoors for that matter. So for a 2012 bed of very limited resources, that's a decent looking bed. And you have your basic couch that hasn't changed in years. Working out some different floor designs. This was my chandelier area, because once again, we had limited resources. We didn't have as many fancy things as we do today. So basically you could have cobblestone walls was your only option for that particular block. We didn't have deep slate walls. We didn't have anything. So yeah, this is basically the Home Depot section of lighting. Yeah, it's like IKEA for the lighting section. I don't think I ever used any of these designs, but it's all about the repetition of building. It's all about building your visual library. So building these, even though they may not have appeared in a video, but it was all building out. It was all building out your visual library for stuff. These were test designs for a bridge, which I eventually built in Scarland. It just looks a heck of a lot better once I got it building into the game. These were just like test things. The lighthouses were never built in Scarland. Those were never built. These houses this was the first ever house I've ever made in Minecraft that was supposed to be somewhat realistic. That was the first ever attempt, and I guess, yeah, the next phase of that would be the house in Scarland that is the birch house. But yeah, that was the first ever house I ever attempted to build in Minecraft. Once again, 2012. I tried to make a pool just to see if it would work. This is the first pool I ever made. I think it came out pretty decent. Oh dude, this is so fun. This is goes back on the Wayback Machine. This is when they added hardened clay. I say hardened clay because terracotta used to be called hardened clay back in the day. And this is when they added it. I like dropped all the blocks down and I'm like, wow, this adds so much to the game.
Scar, have you ever been to the drive-through Redwood Tree?
I've never been there. As somebody who grew up in California, I've never been there, which is a sad fact to be sure. I would like to do that. So yeah, this is kind of fun, like seeing these things that are super old. Oh my gosh, these are my toilets. These are my toilet. Oh my gosh. What are you doing down there? Yeah, I had to figure out how to make toilets in Minecraft. And I'm not going to toot my own horn too hard here, but this guy here was one of the first people ever to make bathrooms and showers in Minecraft back in like late 2011. So these were pretty cool toilets. Now, a lot of those designs were original Scar designs back in the day, making these showers and stuff like that. That became very commonplace. This is the kitchen that I threw together way back then. I think that looks kind of fire. Oh, this was like a mock-up design of what I could do for the birch house in Scarland. Dude, we're going way back. Most of you guys probably don't even remember these builds that I'm talking about. But yeah, a lot of those designs were Scar originals, and very proud of that. We got some greenhouses over here for whatever reason. Got some random greenhouse designs. I don't know what I was doing. This is old Scar. This is old Scar. Long time ago Scar. This is from a long while ago. I'm just looking around and I'm just seeing stuff I haven't seen in years and years. Wow. Oh, look at that pool. That's cool. Just so many like random things that I built. I think I tried to make big cactuses once. I don't think that ever saw the light of day. If you guys remember where this house was. Wait, there's a house over here that's unique. There's a cool house. Oh, these are the dog houses. I was trying to figure out how to make dog houses that kept the dog in it and also kept the dog with red eyes for season 4 of Hermitcraft. Because I had dogs, but I wanted their eyes to be red. So I was like trying to figure out how to like keep them in there. And then let's see, let's pull up like a I don't want to waste your guys' time, but if you put a sheep down there, they'll have red eyes and it's cool. This is so fun. Oh my God, there's so many old house designs that I made, things that never saw the light of day. So the area we're in right now was supposed to be for my house tutorial videos. And there's quite a few designs that are just like pure mock-ups, just like an idea hits and you're like, I should write that down. And so there was just lots of little designs that were made for future use. But eventually like people just kind of fell out of wanting like house tutorial videos. So a lot of these house designs never really made it into videos. So you can see lots of little ideas that eventually would have been flushed out into like full things. This house, actually, I spent so much time on this house. This was going to be my next house tutorial video back in 2014. I think it was 2014. I think it was 2014 I designed this house. So this was quite some time ago. The furniture that I designed in this house that's not here apparently, I know I designed it somewhere. Like I made a bunch of couches for it. Was really cool. It was really cool designs. They're designs that I still have never seen anyone use. So I've always kept them in the back of the head in case I needed them. But you can see I was trying different scales, right? I was trying that scale and I was trying this scale because it was always a challenge with making these house tutorial videos because you also needed to make the interior. So you needed enough room to make interesting and cool designs for a kitchen or a bedroom or a living room or whatever. So the houses often had to be scaled up to also accommodate an interior for them because they often didn't, because it felt like at that time, a lot of houses were really designed for exterior or for interior. You would just build interiors and not have an exterior. I tried to do the whole package with them. This is a cool one. I like this one. No, that's definitely not it. This is it. This is it. This is it. I like this one. I thought that one from the modern era, the modern Minecraft house era was cool. See how it was just a facade because it was just a sketch of an idea. And then once I moved into more of like, oh, let's finish this out, then I would come in and I would do that. There's like a dirt house here somewhere too. That's funny. But yeah, that's just, oh, that's when they added like, I needed to make a pink tree. Why the heck is there a glow squid in there? Oh, to keep the coral alive. So that is a 2018 era build because coral. So I was trying to see if I could make a pink tree out of that. Oh my gosh, it's the Mumbo elevator. Oh my gosh, we were in Scar's redstone area. Oh my gosh. So I saw Mumbo make an elevator and I wanted to build that elevator in Scarland in my treehouse. And I tried forever to follow his tutorial to see if I could make it work. And yeah, it didn't work. And I think I tried it over here too. I don't remember if this was one or not. But yeah, Mumbo, I followed your tutorial. I built this piece by piece watching you. I think you could stand right here. Yeah, never worked. Never worked, Mumbo. This is me working on redstone stations. So trying to make redstone stations for different builds, because the Scarland, like the world, had a full transportation network in the world. Like you could take a minecart anywhere in the world. This is obviously pre-Elytra, pre-horse, honestly. So yeah, you needed minecarts really to get around. No horse, no Elytra back then. But yeah, Mumbo, that didn't work even back then. Cherry, let's go, Cherry. So this is where I was kind of designing the cherry idea. This actually hit me really late at night, and I was like, dude, cherry could be like a parody of apple. So I made these little cherry designs to see like which one would work. A little different than what was actually implemented in the game, but these were me like sketching out ideas of like what cherry would look like. Obviously, cherry is a lot different looking actually in the game, or in season 6, that is. Well, you could definitely tell this is the update where they added a glass, red sandstone, pod soil, packed ice. So you can see, I was like, well, let's take a look at what these blocks look like. I hate ships. I hate ships. I hate them. I don't like them. Despise them. Never good at them. Never good at them. Never good at them. Hated them. Despised them. Oh, here is a real interesting one for you long-term viewers. Okay. So, you know, my dream always in Scarland was to make a Scarland roller coaster, and I can never get it right. These are all the tests that I made. You could see where I started making like the design kind of go like this, and it kind of did a hard drop similar to up there. You could see I was like experimenting with like what a wood roller coaster would look like. And eventually I'm just like, man, that looks kind of trash, honestly. It doesn't look realistic in any way. So then I started working on curves, right? Trying to like figure out, okay, this is me learning how to play Minecraft. So this is when you see this is me trying to figure out how to play Minecraft. And this is 2013. So, well, give or take, it's been a while, give or take about 2013. So you could see how the evolution of the different designs and how eventually I got to this point, but I was just never quite satisfied. It just felt boring to me. So I was like, man, this just feels boring. So I actually put this whole project on hold. I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this. It's just not the right time. And I even built out the stations, right? There's the stations were designed way back in 2013. All this redstone worked. The redstone car basically came up. You got in, you took off. You know, I worked out different like bridges and all this stuff. But I wasn't satisfied with it. And if I may be so bold, I think this area came out pretty darn cool. Where is it? Where is it? Have we lost the other area? Where is it? I know this world got corrupted a few times and I had to make new ones. I wonder if one time one of the corruptions removed a section. Oh, that's so disappointing. Well, either way, I delayed the construction of the world until you know, I just delayed it without any thought that there would be any additional like blocks. Then all of a sudden we got acacia and dark oak, and it changed the way I designed the whole roller coaster. There was roller coaster track designs for that, but apparently it's gone. Hey, this is when we got pains. We got pains, everybody. So technically, right, I delayed the roller coaster and built this. This was the test of what a modern cabin in Minecraft might look like. So I built like this as like a test, right, to pull it out of my head. It's obviously once I built it in the world at the time, like it came out much different. But I used this as the template for what I wanted. And back then I used a lot of carpet to try to bring more detail into the roof and to break up the monotony of the spruce. Either way, these were the stations for the Scarland roller coaster. Once I delayed building it, then I got all these extra blocks, and then I started making these like station designs and trying to figure out like which one would work. I don't think any of these are precisely what was eventually put in the Scarland. A lot of that was just on the fly. This is an actual prototype station. Wonder if it still works. Yeah, let's go. It still works. This is Scar Redstone. I can do it. Tell Etho. Tell Etho that I did this. And is he proud of me? This is all Scar Redstone. This is all Scar Redstone. Well, I mean, it does work. It does work. I tried to build the up house, okay? It didn't come out well, and I gave up, and I never thought about it again. I wish more of my builds were in here, because I've had other like worlds that I've messed around with that other builds were in, but this is at least the one world that, you know, kind of contains it. These were the tests actually of the modern fishing cabin. Eventually that was the final design where I was like, this is what I want. Like, this is the design that I want. Because I spent a lot of time, like, I enjoy this. This is like my fun time of life, like testing and building things in my test world. It's peaceful, it's relaxing, and I enjoy it immensely when I put on like a podcast and I just tinker around with the Minecraft blocks and see where they take me. I haven't done it enough in the last few years, just tinkering around, messing with stuff. Like this, for instance, this was my like inspiration hit of how the gate would look like at Concord. So I just kind of like mocked out a little bit of a shape here, how the arch might flow, and then built it in the world. Like I just kind of like got the idea. I was like, maybe I'll do something like this. This is kind of the color palette. Obviously it looks a lot different in the world, but yeah, that's the mock-up design for the Concord gate going in season 7, right? So that's what it was. Like, you get an idea. This is how I work anyway. I get an idea. I mocked it up like that. And yeah, it's kind of fun. But sadly, so many builds are missing. I know I had a corruption in this era where I lost a bunch of really cool stuff that was in this spot, sadly. A lot of stuff from season 7, that is. Oh, this is cool. This is the Frankenstein Manor, right? I kind of like got an idea of what I wanted, and then I kind of tested some colors and did a little, you know, a little bit of testing and stuff, tried to add some variety to the roof, etc. And then, yeah, then built that in the world. And so you can see how silly some of this looks like. It looks so much cooler in season 7, like with the lightning bolt in there. Hawkeye headquarters. So yeah, I was trying to find more of the old stuff that you guys would like, you know, test designs for Cherry, learning how villagers work. They're figuring out how to make my fox farm. So yeah, there's more in this world, but yeah, I thought that would be fun for you guys to look at and see this just like crazy world. There's more here, but it really reminds me of like how much I actually lost from this world with like the 2 different corruptions, which is kind of a bummer. But on the other hand, it is nice to have a world this old, full of builds and stuff like that. And it is cool to have a world like this that goes back to 2012, full of stuff. So yeah, that's a fun world. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. I recently brought it back to life because I hadn't used it for a long time, and I was like, you know what? I want to make sure I use this because it's a good documentation of I don't know, progression of Minecraft building and stuff like that. It's history for me anyway. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming out. We got the redstone good portion of it done, which is exciting. So we got that going. We got to finish the water stream, so we'll do that next. And then yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. This was really fun. So everybody, thank you so much for subscribing, resubscribing, all the bits and tips. That is much appreciated. If you're new around here, make sure you hit the follow button. If you haven't seen it yet, brand new video about 2 days ago. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. And let's see who's out in the wonderful worlds of Twitch, who we can raid. Let me see. Who's out there? A Skizzy Wizzy Wizzle man. Okay, go say hi to Skizzy Wizzy for me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. And I shall be off because I must work on my next video, which might honestly not have a single build in it. And I'm okay with that because it is hilarious. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. And goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.